Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Shawna.
Hello, Don.
Got that smile going on. Got that paint working
Yes,
that pink again.
because I was like, I wanted to put my hair, but I was like, I ain't got time for all that. Let me just brush it down and just see how it flips me with my share hair,
Do the
honey.
share hair, baby. Woohoo!
Yeah,
Make sure
yeah.
exactly. Do that tongue thing. There you go. I got you, babe. I got you,
Right,
babe. We are
right.
sunny and chair today, folks. Right here.
hmm With the tan and all,
We are
honey.
the new Sunny and Cher, the
Yes,
renewed Sunny and Cher.
yes, yes.
Everybody, I
Absolutely.
want y'all to take a look right here. Before we even went live, somehow somebody tried getting something in. When
Somebody.
we warn you folks over and over again about
Is what we talking
Facebook
about.
and about trolls, look at the name.
Yes.
Look at the I can't do it because Sean has got the Sean, use your finger. Use your finger. There you
There
go.
you go.
They took my image. They took everything, but look at that word, the second word. Mastic, mastic, not mystic. Again, they mess with it, and your mind doesn't see it because your mind thinks it knows what it's seeing. And look here. So this person tried to get over already today, and we
Already.
were we were like, okay, already. And so we saved
Now,
it on the screen so you can see it.
also, most people have already received a friend request, okay, from that
Mhm.
list because I just did.
Exactly.
Oh, well, where you go? Well, I got a friend request, and it was from Sonora Mystic Tarot. Like,
Exactly.
come on, do better. Do better or figure out the word because that don't even sound like it sounds like
Exactly.
masturbation here. You masting. What you mas?
I'm telling you, I don't know what it was, but we figured we would save it on the screen before we
Yes.
banned it. We already banned it, but at the same time we saved it. So if you again pay attention, folks, we don't solicit, we don't give you friend
Nope.
requests, we don't solicit business,
Nope.
we don't do that. If you want us to do a private reading, come to us. But remember
Yep.
this. When you see this, and you know my little responses are quick. I don't do these long things. It
Oh,
just
hell
isn't
no.
me. And the
Mm-mm.
word and with everything I got going on right now, with me trying to market the book and trying to do the lives and do everything else, I don't have time for this. This
Mm-mm.
is not me. So again, if
Not
you send me a
today,
private
not
request,
tomorrow.
I'll do a reading for you. Private readings are at a charge, but I
Yeah.
do not do this. This is not me. So please watch
Mm-hmm.
carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Angie says she can't wait to report them. Absolutely. She says, "Come on, mastic." I know it's like
Come
mastic
on,
is like that,
faster.
like a glue. It's like sticky.
Yeah,
So
come
this
on
is
now.
like Sonoran Sticky Tarot.
Yes. Come on with the stick, eh?
Absolutely.
Um,
Ray also just popped in.
yes.
Ray, if you see this, make sure that you report them too, because again, somebody trying to be me, but being
They
clever, using
trying.
everything, my pictures,
They
my images, but the word
all
is mastic, folks,
everything.
and I
I
don't
had
do that.
I had a couple people reach out to me talking about, are you sending me a friend request? No, I don't send no friend requests whatsoever. If it is a new page. You will know it's me. I will do a video. You will know that, but it's not a friend request. It's an invite to like on a page. But regardless, I will be promoting the heck out of it. So, but ain't nobody gonna say, I'm done making new pages, honey. This is it. Okay.
Exactly.
I got
Exactly.
three of them. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
I
You
can tell
know.
you, folks, it's interesting too because it's a lot of work. We've got it down to a science, so it doesn't look like we're doing a lot behind the scenes. But I'm telling you, it is a lot of work to keep up
It's a
with what we're
lot.
doing.
Yeah.
So adding on more is like, yeah, no. So when we
No.
see this, we laugh. It's like, really,
Listen,
come on.
we struggle to do one and say, oh, we need a break. We need to take a break after that one. And then we get to the
Yes,
time, we're like, dang. You like this? Dang, let me just click this here, click this here.
exactly.
Oh, did I mess this one up? Let me go back to see what I
Yeah,
did.
you should have seen my Facebook page after I started the push on the book.
Mm-hmm.
I get so many requests. They send me tons of friend requests, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so some of them I know are actually people. And so what
Mm-hmm.
I do is I actually go through each of the friend requests. I click on it and I look and see how many things you've posted. Are they you?
Mm-hmm.
And some personalization and not something about all this stuff, especially books. And
Yes.
because a lot of book authors, all of a sudden authors come finding me, and a lot of them are trolls. But I
Mm-hmm.
have had a number of authors who wanted to connect with me and ask me, advice and so forth. And
Mm-hmm.
but I'm telling you, you get inundated. It's crazy. It's crazy. So,
Mm-hmm.
folks, but just be careful. And
Mm-hmm.
watch your money. When they start coming at you, hide your
Absolutely.
wallet
Hide
because
your
they want one
kids,
thing.
hide
Mm,
your wife, hide just all of it.
yep,
Hide
yep,
them all. Okay.
yep. And it's like, dear, I just want to become your friend. I'm like, okay, that friend
Yeah.
has a string attached
First
called
off,
dollars.
who you calling dear? Okay.
Exactly.
Let's start off. Let's start there. Who's dear?
That's a dead giveaway for me. Anytime dear or
That's
dearest,
all
it's like,
because
oh no, baby, no.
oh no no no
No. Now, if
scale.
they do hun, I'm okay because that's an East
Yeah.
Coast Baltimore thing. So if
Right
somebody
now
does that to me, I'm like,
it's somebody
that's
for
either
real.
DC or Philly. And I
Yeah.
mean Baltimore or Philly. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's home. That's home.
Yeah. Yeah, now I know you. Now I know you. But if you hit dear, oh my
Yep.
lord. Hey
Yep.
dear user, or hey dear Shawna, who is
Exactly.
you? We don't talk like that, honey. Who is you? All right. So
Exactly.
quick shout outs to everybody that's coming on in. Great Courts, Christina, Kai, Victor, Ramona, Miss Angie, um, Miss Sandra, or is it Sandra? Sandra,
Depends on
Ray.
how bougie you are. Is it
Yes.
Sandra or
Yes,
Sandra?
or
If you
Sandra.
saw 227, it was Miss definitely
Yes.
Sandra.
Yes. Yes, honey.
Mary. Remember that?
And Mary.
Mary. She had that little nasally voice. I love
Yes,
that character. Oh
yes.
my gosh. And if
Yep.
you're too old to know what that's about, think of Regina King and you'll know
Mhm.
exactly what I'm talking about because that was her
Mhm.
first acting role.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Ann Williams, Monica, and Marsha. It's hello, hello. Smoking kills. Hello. Look at it. It's Sandy. It's like, listen, we ain't even gonna listen. This is what we doing.
There you go. I'm loving it. Thank you much.
Yes, yes.
And I'm gonna get that
Welcome,
thing off of the
welcome.
thing too, because I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I've had enough of that.
Yes, yes. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Yes, we are doing readings today. I told y'all to wait, honey, from Monday. I'm like, listen, they was coming in. Like, listen, I got a question. I got wait. Y'all coming in too quick before I can say
They come in
we are
hot
gonna do
sometimes.
readings.
Lord have
Oh
mercy.
man, they be coming in so hot. They be like, okay, it's after the collective reading. Can we do wait? Just wait. We got two. About to do church announcements here. Okay. We about
Absolutely.
to serve food here at any moment, but wait a minute. Let's get the announcements out the way. So if y'all have questions, please type the question in
Exactly.
or say general. Don't say you got a particular. Oh, I got a particular question. Child, okay, well, good. We glad that you got a particular question. Just type it in.
Spell it out. Spell it out.
Spell
Spit
it
it out. Yes, yes,
out.
absolutely.
Right.
Oh my
Right.
goodness. And
Okay.
while you're spitting and spelling, make sure you're also
Yes.
clicking those like, share, subscribes, and follow. Exactly, exactly.
And before we move on, okay, before we get into the readings, I would just like to express something here. Okay. Did you go get this
Oh,
book? Did you purchase this book? Did you go to Amazon and click? If you didn't, it is the link is in the chat, or you can use your phone and scan. Okay. This is all about the understanding and how to even apply it to your everyday life affirmations, okay? Because somebody went out in Kingman and did a book signing.
mm-hmm.
So I'm hold on to mine until I get to Arizona, and you go sign all the ones I'm purchasing.
Well, and we are coming to Florida in June, I think it is.
Awesome.
So when we were there, you will get a signature.
Yes.
Yes,
Same
yes.
place. Same y'all coming to
Same bad time, same bad
same bad
channel.
time. Okay, dokie. There we
Absolutely.
go.
Yes,
There
but
we go.
folks, yeah, this is a work of love, a labor of love.
Yes.
I really learned to understand and appreciate affirmations and realize how powerful they were. So I wrote the book to help teach others, and more importantly, I did the research from the scientific point of view with major universities and the research they did, proving that they work. So again,
Yes.
not only am I saying it, but research backs it up that this does work. It fundamentally can alter your body. It can help you to de-stress, release cortisone, the increased cortisone if you don't use them. All the aches and pains that come from that, and the way in which the body responds, your anxiety levels, et cetera, as well as it shows how the neuroplasticity in your brain can allow you to retrain your brain. And when
Yes.
you start taking on this more positive thinking brain, how everything does change. And then, of course, the energy, which is the engineering background in me, of how that energy works with the universe and sends it out there. And then the law of attraction says, hey, positive energy, we're coming back. And it does.
Mhm.
And when you look at this cover, again, I did the artwork as well. When you look at the cover, she's putting out her chakras and saying, I'm lined up and I'm ready. I'm sending it out there. And if you look at the big white light that comes back, it's everything coming back to her. The universe is coming through her crown chakra saying, you're getting what you asked for. You've earned it. And she's grounded because she's part of the mountain. So this image is very specifically generated, worked on, created for what is in the content of the book. So there you go. So
Mhm.
yeah, I appreciate if you guys get it. If you have already bought the book and you have a copy, please do me a favor. Take a picture of you holding the book and sending it to me, because today and tomorrow I'm working on a collage that will be posted to thank everybody, and everybody's images are going to be included, and it's going to rotate through and thank everybody who took a picture and sent it to me. So if you've already bought the book, and please, if you're comfortable having your picture out there, please take a picture holding the book and send it to me, and I will include you in the thank you collage, and it'll go up on Facebook, YouTube, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, hey, I might make you a star. There you go.
Yes. Yes. So make sure you go purchase that ASAP.
Yes,
Okay.
I would
And
appreciate
I
it
am
greatly.
not Angie, Miss Fisher. Okay. I am Shawna.
We don't have any Angie even on the title, do we? I don't think so, right?
No, no, but
What?
I guess you're so used to seeing Don with the Angie chat. I'm Shauna. Nice to meet you. Okay. And if you haven't already purchased your planner, okay,
Yes.
this is made with love too.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
co-created with spirit with this. This
Oh,
is
no, no,
all
no, no, no,
for
no. No. You take a back seat, because this is my turn to shine for
oh,
you. No, put that out. Put it up. Hold it up now, though. Come on, you do the work.
okay, okay, okay.
There we go. Folks, I am telling you what, this is amazing for many, many reasons. First and foremost, when you open it every month, especially since we just had the eclipse, this is important, but every month you see a calendar with boxes, and the calendar shows specific astrological events that will happen. And below it, you'll see the key that tells you what those symbols mean. So first and foremost, when you open it up at the beginning of the month, you can see what's coming. You see the new moon, you see the full moon, and therefore you can prepare your rituals and what it is you need to release and what it is you need to call in based on the calendar. So again, you can document this and be prepared, instead of saying, oh, somebody just told me today's a full moon. Guess what? You
Yeah,
know it's
you
coming
already
because it's
had
in the calendar. The next point, when you look at it, Shawna has given you five, it's five, I'm almost certain, right?
it.
Five different questions, and they're just things to think about for that month, things that maybe would open your mind, open your consciousness, so where you can document something and have take it to a deeper level, therefore getting more attention in the beginning of the month on things that maybe need your attention, and therefore you can do it. And then after that, you have the different weeks, and on those weeks you can list your priorities, you can list your goals and so forth. And then the
Mhm.
good part is, by writing them down, it forces you to pay attention to them and then come back and say, did I hit it? And if not, you can,
Yes.
there's reasons sometimes we don't. But the good part is, when we have something like this, it holds us accountable. And
Yeah.
when we hold ourselves accountable, then it forces us to get to it and get to it. And it's sometimes because we like to procrastinate. I like to procrastinate. I'm bad at procrastinating. But if I know that I've got to hit a goal on a certain day, man, I make sure that I get it done. But if I don't hold myself to it because I don't have something in front of me telling me I got to do it, well, then I'm like, oh, nobody knows. We're going to move on. We're going to get good. That's
Yes.
why the book took so long too, because there are times I set it down. I'm like, I'm not in the mood, but I should have been.
Yes.
And if I had had that astro calendar last year, so it's all Shauna's fault. I would not have been delayed so long, I guess.
All my fault. It's all my fault. You
So
are
it's all
absolutely
Shawna's fault.
yes. Darn
So
me.
get this book. She has two options. You can buy this. This is the option for the hardback, the
Yes.
actual physical paper document. And then I'm going to find down here. I'm almost certain I still have it. This is for the e-copy. So if you want an electronic copy, if you hit this one, it'll be sent to you immediately in your inbox, and then you can use it. The other one is actually paper copy, and it's in your hands, and it'll come to you in the mail. So that one will take less than a week to get. But the most important thing is it's here. If you're somebody who's used to this, and that's why for my book as well, I made sure that my cover was
Yeah.
that matte finish, because I wanted you to, as soon as you touch it, like, this is a different book. And I wanted that. So again, if you're somebody who loves the texture of documents, you're going to want the hard copy versus the e-copy. But there are people who grew up with e-copies, and this will work wonderfully for you as
Yes.
well. So it depends on what you prefer. That's all. That's all.
Yes, that's all. That's all.
So
Okay.
yes,
And
there you go.
click that link or scan the code on for all for the three things that we had up here. Okay.
Absolutely. And let me give one more big shout out to Miss Angie
Yes,
and her
I
book.
was just about to name Miss Angie, also about her book, honey.
Yes, indeed. Broken, saved, suicidal, and soaked in the blood. This is an interesting story. And she just has a way of delivering, which is wonderful. I love it. When you read this book, you just get to walk through her experiences with organized religion and how she had to recover from it. It's like going into rehab from organized religion. And it's a great story, a good read, because again, you're taking the journey with her, and it's a good. So I would strongly suggest also, this is a good book to read. We're a bunch
Yes,
of writers in this group, I'm telling
we
you.
are,
Heck yeah.
hunty.
So
And we
Lord have mercy.
are. And there's more to come. We're not just stopping. This is the season of beginning, honey. New
Exactly.
beginnings.
Oh, and also Miss Susan. Love
Miss
your spiritual
Susan.
gifts. Miss
Yes.
Susan's book is wonderful as well, and it teaches you. It gives you an overview. Not teaches. Some of it's a little teachy, but again, it's an overview on, so you can dabble into runes, tarot, mediumship, and so forth. It kind of gives you a little bit of a text of an opportunity to get your feet wet. And then at that point, you can decide, is this what I want? Because a lot of
Yeah.
times, if we dabble a little bit and we're like, oh, yeah, that's not for me, and you move on. And that's what this book does. It gives you enough information to get your feet wet, but it doesn't, it opens the door for you then to pursue further on the things that you like. And it's like 27 chapters or something, and a lot of material, but it's a good read as well. So I suggest it too. There
Yes.
you go. There you go. Now,
Woo!
as for the readings, let's get to the readings, because
Let's
people are like,
get
damn it,
to
let's get to it. Where am I?
like, damn, y'all doing all this damn advertising. Can we can y'all I
I
did
came for
ask a
a reading,
question.
damn it.
I did ask a
And the one
question.
who's drawn to me is Miss Marcia. Miss Marcia, are you still here?
Marsha,
She was
Marsha,
here last
Marsha.
night, and unfortunately, I could not get to her, and she was
Okay,
drawn to
awesome.
me. And I told myself, if she pops in today, I would do it. So, Marcia,
Yes.
if you are still here, please let us know. And if you
Marsha,
want
Marsha.
to hone your question, you're welcome to do that with something more specific, or if you're looking for something, otherwise, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Karen Fisher says she finally bought Susan's book. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. It is a good read. Again, it gives you a lot of oversight and insight into that. She is here. Good, Marcia. Marcia,
Awesome.
did you want to hone the question a little more, or you just want us to let her rip?
Okay.
Julie says exchange of energy. Absolutely.
Yes. Hello, Carla Ann and Drewman. Drewmini.
Corinne Fisher says, when I get off my butt and right mind, I will definitely going to reach out to you, Don. Absolutely, Corinne. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Rip potato chip. Okay.
Rip potato RIP. So did someone die? RIP as in rest in peace potato chip?
You
Marcia
said let it rip. Like,
oh, so just go with it. Okay. I'm like, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm all over the place. Squirrel.
oh my goodness.
That's what Shawna has to work with me and keep me focused.
I'm
Between
like,
Shawna
wait
and
a
Angie,
minute.
they're like focused on. Focus.
Because we could go off really, really quick together. So I'm just like, wait a minute.
And we
No.
have.
Whoa. Oh, have we?
Well, Marsha, I'm glad you haven't died. Otherwise, this
Right.
would be a different kind of reading.
You ain't lying. Be like,
This would be a
oh,
definitely unique mediumship read.
the best. The best. Because everybody's seeing this. Like, we got one that's typing now, right?
Exactly.
Answering the questions and
Oh, geez.
everything.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. Just Catherine. Yes, Catherine Fisher. We'll call you just Cat. We're good.
Miss Cat.
Hey,
Now
everyone.
it's great to meet you, Miss Fisher. I'm Shawna. Oh,
Oh my
Cat
goodness. My goodness.
Unity. Oh, Cat's Unity. Oh, you make tea? I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me get back to
I don't know.
these cards.
Hey, Kim Cubby, welcome in.
Hey, Kim.
Guess who popped in last night, by the way?
Oh,
Kim Kobe.
what?
Yes, Miss
It's
Affirm
been
Wellness popped in last night.
yes.
Yes.
It's been a long time. She stays busy too, so.
Oh my gosh, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything else?
Oh, Kat is a tea leaf seer. She said,
Oh, okay.
hey, Shawna Skinner, nice to see you in. Oh, Ian Angie says,
Shawna.
yeah, she believes she does tea leaves. Yep.
Oh, awesome.
I need
In
to have that
Arizona?
done. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I never had that done either. I'm just like,
I know I've seen it. I've seen it done for others, but I've yet to have it for me.
Yeah. I've seen the
So-
coffee done for others,
Oh, the grounds? Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I haven't done that either.
Mhm.
But the tea leaves, so how unique is that?
Absolutely. Oh, I guess she's in Texas. Maybe
Oh,
maybe
okay.
there's some way we can do it, like take a picture long distance or something. I don't know. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
that would be
Kat, you
cool.
got to reach out to us and let us know how we can,
Yes.
if we can do it long distance somehow and how that works.
Do you have a website,
Kat.
Pat? If so, just type the website in, and we will definitely. I know I will be.
Mhm. Marsha's like, y'all forget about me? No, we haven't
No.
forgot about you.
No,
We're waiting for the
no.
energy.
She was on our Leap Day Live. Okay.
Oh,
Which part
nice.
was that? Was a whole day.
That
And
was
I
a
know
long day.
Victor was darn tired.
He wasn't the only one. Just kidding.
What? I was done. I was like, all right, there's a lot of energy here.
And Julie stayed with it the entire day. I'm like,
The
holy
whole time. And then
crap.
she left us and did go eat a little
You
bit.
can tell
But
she's a mother and grandmother because Julie has the patience of a saint.
you
I
ain't
mean,
lying.
and she's like she likes to move things along, and it's like
Yeah.
herding cats when you get all of us together. But Julie's like, I mean, she's like the cat wrangler. She's amazing.
Yeah. Hey, get it together. Get it together. Get it together. You're like, oh,
Absolutely.
okay. So we can't talk.
Absolutely.
We can't do this. No, shut up. Let's get back on task.
Exactly. Kathy, thanks for ordering my book. I truly do appreciate it. Absolutely.
Yes.
When it comes, don't forget to take a picture. Like I said, anybody hasn't done it. One more thing, Shawna. Again, just a reminder, take a picture of the book, holding the book, send it to me at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com or send it through a messenger on the social media platform you're on. And I will include you in the reel that I'm going to do a thank you reel where I'm putting all the images and they're going to morph into like this, thanking everybody for doing that. So if you want to be included, please go ahead and send that image. I would truly appreciate it. Now I will add you because I am so thankful that you all bought my book. That was wonderful. And also got to do my own plug and help me to be #1 new release on Amazon the day it was released because that was amazing,
But
So,
then within a couple hours, it was
absolutely
bam, #1. So,
now back to Marsha. Marsha.
Here we go, Marsha. You got the 5 of Cups here. Marsha, it's time to let things go. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. I was doing the spoken word part.
I thought you were queuing me up because I was taking it.
I was. At any point, this is the background, but I was going to start. let it go. Thy let it go. Go with.
Othello,
Let it,
Othello.
okay.
Romeo, Romeo, let it go,
Around,
Romeo.
yes, yes. But you know what? You can't keep carrying. You got to set yourself free. Okay. The Five of Cups. Anytime that when I see the Five of Cups, I feel like it's a freedom card. It's a part of a freedom card, right? Where it's like you can't get so stuck on what has already happened, honey. When you have these two cups, it's like, hey, did you forget about me? Because I ain't got nothing going on over here. You want to pay attention to me because these are some opportunities that's happening. These can be blessings. This can be, whatever as far as in something new. But you're so stuck right here of like, well, damn, those yeah, and you waterling, you sinking down in your own self here. Okay. You do have the Four of Pentacles here. Let me get a clarifier because I feel like, thank you. The Knight of Wands is clarifying this Four of Pentacles. Well, it's very clear that you is holding something very like close and dear to you. Okay, and it's kind of like you're holding on tight to it, and it can be in this sense of, is it your uh finances, is it, what truly is it that you are kind of overprotective of? All right, but I feel like with this Knight of Wands, Spirit wants you to move in actually move in the direction of having this new determination. I feel like this new determination is popping up for you, as well as this drive. And it's like more going towards your passion here. What is it that you are so passionate about? That brings that Aries type of energy or fire energy towards you. You have the Nine of Wands here, and this Nine of Wands is energy of, boy, do we like to look back and see where we came from, but not going to that spot. It's saying having the courage to persevere, okay, to be persistent, to be focused on, your growth here. I just feel like what those obstacles that you overcome, understand that you overcome them, and now it's new things now. That now there's new uh like I was saying, opportunities is coming up again for you. Main thing is you need to trust the process. Six of Cups. You gotta trust. A lot of times when spirit move you in a new direction, you're like, um, I don't know if I can, do this or handle this and da da da. Just trust that spirit is moving you and back on your path or on the right path. Trust that the universe has your back, and trust that the universe is going to take care of you, and that your spirit team has your back. Okay. This is the part of like, all right, take that blessing, take this cup that's filled with so much magic or whatever. Trust the process, because things are and will happen in divine timing for you. Now, when I told you to trust, I mean that. You got the Ten of Swords.
Ooh, yes,
That
thank
means
goodness
something.
it's coming to an end.
Right, it's coming to an end. All you have to do is, what is it? Let go, let God. Right,
Yep, let
and
go, let God. Yep.
when you do that, that draining, that energy zapping, all of that will come to a close. This is preparing you for a new beginning. This is preparing you for trusting in spirit all the way, of saying, all right, I'm letting you guide me. I'm letting you guide me. Because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck where you're gonna be stuck right here as like this Five of Cups. Because you're gonna be worrying about these cups, and these cups is done. It's why be crying over spilt milk. It's time to let it go. Dieth, thou letteth goeth. Okay, Marsha.
Absolutely.
I don't see any. Well, yeah, I do. Some more cards. Look at here. You have the Sun card. This is what's letting you know when this chapter in your life closes, or when this energy is over and done with, you are opening yourself up to staying optimistic and staying positive here, being much wiser, and having, when I say you having this backing, you got spirit watching over you, you more mature, you more working smarter, not harder type of aspect, but you are moving forward with this seven of swords. You're not taking the baggage with you anymore. You left it where it's at. Now it's like you're moving. You in this motion of movement. Okay, so that's what I got for you, child. Okay.
Marsha.
Yes.
The first thing I get for you, Marsha, unfortunately, is that um, it's interesting. I think you know this already, or you should know this already. But I think that you're out of alignment right now, and I think I'm wondering if it's a health issue that has this there, but also I get the feeling it's not just a health issue. Sorry, I got to plug my computer in. It's almost dying. I didn't realize it wasn't plugged in. There you go. Okay. I was like, what's happening here? I had to be looking. Anyway, but again, you've been out of alignment. You've been out of alignment for a little while, and this is kind of getting you back to where you need to be. I do feel like you've overcome the worst part of it. You know that you've overcome. There's like a shock value that was there, and it was kind of a wake up call, or some kind of a kind of a damn, I'm not young, I'm not that young anymore, and this is that young energy. I'm not that young anymore. And it's like, okay, there are certain things that I have to process and go through. And not everything is easy to do it, but guess what? You're going through it, and you're getting through it. This is the chariot. You're going to get through it successfully. So keep pushing forward. However, remember that it's going to take work and time. You're at the 9 right now. So you have a little more before you finish out, which is what Shawna was saying. You're getting close to being done because that 10 is on the horizon, but you still keep working through it. But you're going to be successful working through it. So stay strong, stay focused, and know that you're going to come through this, and you're going to come through it with strength and courage. But most importantly, you've got spirit on your back helping you work yourself through. So just keep moving. The chariot card is not only victory, but it's also movement forward. So keep moving. Don't let the grass grow under your feet, and don't accept anything less than I will get through this, that I can do this. Okay. And have the faith, as Shawna said, to sometimes just let go. Let go, let God, because if you can't fix, if you don't have the control to fix it, if it's beyond your control in that sense, whatever, then let it go and let God take care of it. Let go, let God, and then you take your energy and focus on the things that you can fix. And again, there are no simple answers. There are no easy answers, and I have none for you to give today. So that if you're looking, it's not going to happen in that sense. Because first of all, I ain't blowing smoke up anyone's ass, and the second thing is that life throws us curves, and we have to then deal with them. So it's not always a straight line and an easy line. But Marsha, you can get through this. Stay strong, keep working, keep pressing forward, and you will see ultimately that you will come out the other end. Okay, and you will come out the other end probably stronger.
A whole lot stronger.
Mm-hmm.
A whole lot stronger is what I'm
Exactly.
getting for her.
And it's
Because
interesting. I just had something pop up, folks. Little backstory here. I made the mistake of trying the new experience under Restream this morning. We were planning to go live about a half hour earlier.
right, we was doing
We
good.
were ready. Yes, we were
Yeah.
like, we were going to be very good. We're not doing 8-ish. We're doing 8.
Yes.
And I hit that little button before Shawna came on, and I was looking and like, oh, this is kind of nice. And then all of a sudden I realized all of my videos, all of my other stuff was gone. And
Mm,
so then I tried scrambling to find, because it said you can revert back. And so I'm trying to find how to do it, and nothing. So I finally get on the chat, and the chat people are taking for freaking ever. So
mm-hmm.
needless to say, we got delayed. And again, it's like we were meant to be delayed. I don't understand. But the point
Yeah.
is, it's interesting. As I'm talking right now, Anya from Restream pops up on my screen.
Oh,
And it says, not in love with Studio 2.0. Tell us why you switched back to your old version. I'm live. You go wait. Bye-bye.
right. Don't be messing
I know. It's like, don't you know your own software? Tell me.
down. Right. Like,
So I just
come
thought that was
on.
funny. I had to put that out there. Sometimes we tell you the
Yes.
backstory, guys, because it's interesting to see.
We were doing good too. It was still ish, but not ish. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
You know?
And then when I started looking for the intro, I'm like, wait a minute, that's missing, and that's missing, and that's missing, and that's missing. Everything was missing except for what was the one thing, Shawna, that was, oh, the QR codes. All the QR codes came across, but
But not the
everything
video.
else had disappeared.
And that's what we get for trying the new experience.
Mhm.
Because, oh well.
Exactly. And maybe we'll play with it some more, but they've got to figure out a way to move over the stuff. I mean, I
They got to
cannot
do
reload
better.
all that stuff. That stuff is some of that stuff I don't have anymore because I had to make way. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't have that choice. So anyway,
Yeah. And
yes.
your grandfathered into the into the old one where all the chats you can see on every platform.
Yeah.
And when we stand up, me, Julie, Angie, and all, it didn't come up like that.
Does it still do
Everything
that,
is
by the way?
separate. Because it says Restream bot.
I love it. Okay.
So I'm like, how does so because he's so special, honey.
Because I am special.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I is special.
I is.
I
I
is.
is.
I speaks well English. I speaks well
Yes, you
English.
yes, you do.
People are
Yeah,
like, can I get a
indeed.
refund on that book if that's how he speaks?
Indeed. Hey, it'll be an easy read. It'll be a damn easy read. Be like, oh, okay. It'll be a couple ebonic
Yeah.
words up in there.
Yes, 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 yes. Sorry about your loss. Who was that? Sorry about your loss about the was it the I just saw it earlier. Elizabeth. Sorry about Jordan. Sorry about the loss of Elizabeth.
Oh,
Excuse me.
bless you.
Oh my goodness, lost some brain cells with
Bless
that
you.
one. Lord have mercy. I didn't even have a chance to hit the button. You got the
It had
full
to
effect.
come. It had
Sorry,
to
folks.
come. Bless you.
Not his hair even moved. That's
But it did. I was like, wait a minute. Let me
it
push
did his
this
chair
back.
flip without her even trying.
You ain't lying. I'm like, oh, crap.
Lord have mercy. That one did clean out some cobwebs. Woo-hoo.
Yes, yes. It messed up your little swoop over here. You had to fix that back.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
So I'm getting, Keisha keeps coming up. Keisha Williams. Keisha, are you here? Are you still here, or did you leave? Because you just standing out for me right now. Because you asked about if you are on the right path, honey.
I don't see her. Where was I don't
Mm, Keisha Williams.
Folks, if you want a reading, please let us know. Give us if it's a specific question, ask the
Oh, shoot.
question.
She's here. Okay, cool. Let me.
She's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Do you have a question specific, Keisha?
Yeah, she typed it earlier.
I
It will
can't.
be 9/16/19 for you.
Do, 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 do. Nope.
You don't see
Oh,
it?
nope. It just popped up.
Okay.
This is the one, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I had to refresh the screen. Interesting.
Oh. Okay.
All right, Keisha, we got it now. We're good. We're good. We're on
Yes.
the music now.
Anything I need to know to help me or be aware of. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, because I kept going down. I'm like, why does her name keep popping up like neon lights? So apparently, Spirit wants to speak now. Ooh, who you having conflict with, honey? Because I'm getting King of Cups and the Five of Wands here. So there is some tension. It can be, I don't know if it's like somebody you work with. I mean, this person is, they seem calm, cool, and collected, but I just find that there's some tension around. And because right beside it is a King of Swords. So you got the King of Cups and then you have the Five of Wands and then the King of Swords. It's just I'm just getting some friction here. Um, or is it? I don't know. Let me get some clarifiers because So what's coming up is the word relationship. Like I don't see it from the past, but it's some type of relationship. Why is the king of thank you before I can get it out? The four of cups here. Is it could be I just feel like there is it's like your focus is kind of off, honey. The focus is like things that has happened in the past because the four of cups either you're over the situation and you're missing out on a blessing that's coming to you, okay, or that's there and you don't see it because you're so wrapped on something else, okay. I'm just getting like relationship between you know what, it can be from two people that is trying. It's like you in a relationship with someone and then someone from the past is trying to come back and be like, hey, I'm messed up, you want to get back together, because this is Mercury retrograde and that usually does happen, but I don't see an indication. But I just see there's friction here and there's tension, but there's more of an inner more of like an inner conflict that you're having. When I say tension, it's like you're fighting with this urge of curiosity, to be like, maybe, or no, I'm good at where I'm at right here. And I just feel like you're just missing out on an opportunity if you stay stuck with what these cups was bringing you. And I feel like the cups that was bringing you were like, okay, it's an X for a reason. You get what I mean? This is like a situationship that's going on, and I feel like you're the one that's creating it internally, almost. But you have the Emperor here, okay? Okay. Now understand what the Emperor is. Um, Control, and this is who I feel like this is who you hold dear, like close to you. You know what I mean? And um listen, you can do whatever you want to do, right? You got free will. But if you turn around and go backwards, it's not going to be what you thought it was going to be. Okay? So take this as a little warning. And I don't usually do no damn love readings here, but this is popping up.
I'm telling
Oh,
Bonnie,
Bonnie,
where are you? I'm
I
telling
know.
Shawna, you're just
Because
getting in that territory. And Angie was last night. This is
oh,
like,
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You got the Seven of Swords. Okay. That's letting you know. And that's going to be that reminder of what that person did. Uh-uh. You can look back all you want to, but that doesn't mean she going back. She's staying walking forward. She's staying, on the path of like, you ain't gonna trick me this time. No, no, no. I'm not going for the free candy in the van. Nope. I don't want the Wi-Fi in the van. You're not gonna kidnap me. Okay? And hold me with this. Now here's the other thing. You do have the world here. The world is letting you know that um you are the one that is bringing in the success. I love how the world is here and she's holding um two like magician sticks, like two wands, right? And that is letting you know you are the one that's hold all the power. Understand that, okay? And that um as you let yourself embrace what comes, it's like the unknown comes, with the moon being here. And that is the I feel like, what do you call it? The hidden truth to become exposed to you. Okay? Stay on the path. Stay on the right path. Don't deviate from the path and be like, "Ooh, let me go check these cherries out. Oh, they bad. They bad. They rotten and they ain't good for you." Okay? You do have the 9 of swords. Honey, what you stressing over? What is bringing you anxiety? All right. This is you, like, you're not getting sleep. This is stuff that's on your mind, heavy, of like what to do, how to do it, all of this. Take time out for self so you can get clear. Okay? The Hermit card. This is, get clear of what you really want to do, my love. And when I say take time out to be alone with your own thoughts instead of letting all these distractions. Because the Hermit is this energy of making sure. Look at the pathway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you had to follow this pathway to get right here. So get back on your path instead of being all over the place of like these distractions. This is going to happen just because we had the new moon, we had the solar eclipse, we in Mercury retrograde, we got Jupiter in conjunction of it's a lot going on. But here's the thing. Take time out for self. Sit with self. Write these things down. Get clear of what your intentions are and what your vision is. What is your dreams? Get back in the focus of that, because this is throwing you off to make you question if you were on the right path or not, or things that you need to know. So this is what you asked. This is why. That's why it was popping out. So this is what is aware. Well, spirit is letting you be aware of. That's what I got for you. All right.
To complement what Shawna was saying, the what I was getting also is get out of your way. Get out of your own way.
Yes.
You have and it's just like sometimes you are your best friend, but you are also often your worst enemy. And
Mm-hmm.
so be careful to not be in your way so much and in your head so much that as things come, you let them go by because you're too busy in your space and in your head.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore you have foreclosed an opportunity because you didn't see it and you didn't experience it. So what I am what I'm offering to you is when Shauna says spend time with yourself, truly disconnect from you and what again, put your ego aside, put your wants and desires and needs aside, and then just tap into what it is that drives you, what is your core. Okay, what
Mm-hmm.
drives you, what inspires you, what moves you away from something or someone, what compels you to do certain things. Get to know that part of you. And the reality is once you really tap into that, because you may have done this in the past, you may have done this a year ago, you may have done this 2 years ago, but we always are changing. And as we evolve and as the experiences come along with us, we take in more and more things. Those priorities in our lives change. Those things that are basic to our core change because we are in a different place than we were previously. And
Mm-hmm.
so the things that aligned with you before, even though you're running on that energy of, oh, this is aligned with me now because it aligned with me 2 years ago. No, it may not, because again, you may have changed one of those criteria so much because of where you are now in your life, what you've learned, what you've experienced, what you realized, what hit you, what you had to go through, all those things, they will change you. And as they changed you, the question is, have you kept up with updating your own mindset? And when people come into your life, sometimes they come into your life again when those priorities were key and they're not now. So what I would strongly suggest is, again, divorce yourself for at least 3-4 hours and
Yes.
sit in the power. They call it in the power. And what that means is, again, connect to you and to spirit, and just have that kind of, I'm here, I'm ready, and I'm not thinking of anything. One of the better ways to do it, to help focus your mind. And this is not a 3 or 4 hour thing. This is only a 5 minute thing to help you learn how to control your mind, and then let your mind control the rest of you. Because right now, you don't control your mind controls you. And you can argue with me all you want. I'm telling you what
It's
I'm seeing. The
mm-hmm.
mind controls you. You do not control your mind. And what you need to do is you get a tall tape. And everybody should learn from this. Everybody out there, whether you think you're in control or not. The point is, this will be a wonderful lesson to learn for all of us. Take a long, thin, tapered candle, go into a darker space where there's no distractions, light the candle, and focus only on that flame for 5 minutes. Do that 7 days in a row. The first day is going to be hard as can be, because your mind, within a minute, your mind is wandering. Is the time over yet? Oh, I've got this to do. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot this. You let your mind wander because your mind's in control. And what happens over the next few days, as you spend that 5 minutes, set a timer, but turn the timer over so you can't see it. And don't think about, is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Don't any of that. What you're going to look at is the flame. Look at the candle's flame height. Look at the color. Focus on the issues of the flame and ignore everything. Put everything else out of your mind. And what happens is, eventually, you are now telling your brain what to perceive. You're telling your brain what to focus on. You're telling your brain what to respond to. And over 7 days, you will be surprised at how you have now altered, again, back to neuroplasticity. You've altered your brain's response to the events that are in the world. Instead of the brain responding before you do, now you're telling the brain, I'm telling you how to respond. And after the 5th or 6th day, don't be surprised as things starts opening up in you. And all of a sudden you're getting information, because spirit is now open to you, because you've now controlled your brain instead of your brain always running. I mean, if you're somebody who cannot quiet your brain, if you're somebody who's always thinking, always wondering, always what else, what next, whatever, I can't think, oh, my child, my income, my job, my whatever, and I need to call mom. I need to call dad. I need to call my sister. Oh my gosh, is my friend hurting? Have I done enough? Have I done too much? Have I done too little? Have I ruined my child? All this is going on because you can't quiet your brain. I'm teaching you to quiet the brain. This is for everybody when I'm saying this. This is a valuable lesson, and do it. And by the time the 7th day comes and you now can control the mind to a degree where you can shut all that out, it's amazing how you let others in and the spirit comes in. And now you find your path, you find the clarity, and you find a rhythm that was already there, but because of the noise, you couldn't get in the rhythm. And then you get into the rhythm, you're like, oh man, life is flowing now. And then the attitude changes. And then all of a sudden you're positive. And now you're able to send that positive energy out. And what does that go to? Right back to affirmations. And again, that ability to control is a positive mindset that then changes the way in which you perceive. When you receive something and you've now altered your mind to a positive mindset, you then receive it positively and not negatively. And then you process it positively, and then you send it back. And I love it. So do this for me. I'm telling you, this works. It is hard. It is very hard the first few days, because again, our mind does not want to surrender. Our mind does not want to surrender to us. And we have to tell the brain, second seat, I'm in the driver's seat. You sit over there, and don't be hitting the brake on the floor over there. Because no. And don't be doing the pretend steering wheel thing like your spouse can do, or your parents can do when they're driving with you. My mother, when she's driving with me, man, I'm telling you what, my floorboards cry, because she's like,
my mom too.
Hit the brakes.
My mom too. My mom will always hit. I'm like, Mom, what? All you see is a skinny leg come, or you see it come straight. Like, what is it? Was something on the floor over there? No, you don't see that car.
Or grabbing the thing,
Right, like
I'm like, Lord have mercy, that seatbelt will keep you safe.
You ain't right. That's what the seatbelt's for. Hello. And don't let Kenny be driving, child. She sit in the back. She holding on to the thing. You know how you hold it on tight. I'm like, dang, Mom, come on. You think this is why we got the SUV? This it's all safe in here. Okay, you got your seatbelt on. Unbuckle, let it little loose, because it's.
How do you get that mark across the neck?
Got the mark all the way up here, child. Let it a little loose here.
Doctor, who's been abusing you? Is it elder abuse?
Right.
Elder abuse.
I'm gonna have to put the seatbelt guards.
This is my son-in-law.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the seatbelt guards for the back. Be like, listen, because I don't want you to go back home thinking that I beat you. Going,
Yeah, they held me hostage and wouldn't free me for days.
right? They had me in the car, and no, they had me tied up.
Oh
Okay, and
yes,
she can
yes.
sell it. She can definitely sell it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, Lord. Well, we won't go there.
Man.
Yeah, your mother may be watching, so I don't want but I'm my mama too, and I'm like, I don't want to get myself in trouble. But I'm telling you,
Yeah.
they can put a guilt trip on you. Lord have
Mm-mm.
mercy.
They will
And I've
sell it. You like,
yep,
that's not what happened.
exactly.
That's I don't recall none of that.
They can spin a web. I'll put it that way.
Man. And then it would keep going. Then they would tell somebody. And then you talk to that somebody. You like, that's not what happened. Who said that? Your mama?
Exactly.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. You
Uh-uh.
sure? You sure? My mama.
Exactly. And Mr. Troll, Peter McGuire, this
Oh
is
my
for
no.
you. This is for you.
Resume is equivalent to my hush.
I
Hush,
love my T.S.
Daco.
Eliot. I keep saying
Hush.
T.S. Eliot. It's T.S. at Madison.
T.S.
Eliot's the writer. Madison is not a
Yes.
writer, but she's got
That's
her
all right.
attitude.
Boy, what does she read? She's a great reader. One of the
Exactly.
top readers I've ever seen.
Oh, she'll read you for filth. Absolutely. So,
What? So I mean, and you wouldn't know what to do. Like, should I walk away or should I stay here and just take a deep breath because you ain't walking away. You won't be able to. She done snatched that rug right up again, all up under you, child.
absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
right. Who are you drawn to?
Ah, Lord have mercy. Good question. Good question. Good question. Oh, you know who I promised if he popped in today? Another one more promise, and that was
No
was
worries.
Ray. Last night, Ray was like the very end.
I was just thinking about Ray, the one that said, "Hey Don,"
Yep,
right? Okay, yeah, I
yep,
was thinking about Ray,
yep. And I
as
promised him
well.
that if he popped in today, I would read for
Ray
him.
Santana.
Yep, there
Yeah,
you
I
go.
need a general reading.
Yep.
Yes, we was on the same page because I was looking. I was like, there was a reason.
Yeah, yeah. Ray popped in a while ago. It's been a few weeks, I think, at least. And he popped in at a mediumship read for him. And he frustrated, and Ray knows this is funny now, but it's like he frustrated the heck out of me because I got a very specific person that in his life that was part of his life and whatever. And he's like, I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. I don't know. I'm like, what? I mean, this is like right in my head. I know this. And then finally, he's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I have a friend and whatever. And it's like, okay. So, he was
Oh.
focused on what he was wanting from a read. And
Mhm.
then again, our minds sometimes do this and we forget
Mhm.
about and all of a sudden later on, he's like, oh, yes, I remember. Okay, yes, that's my friend from way back, whatever it
Oh,
was.
Ray. Come
Yeah.
on,
So
Ray. You
he's
got to
done
be
exactly
open.
the same thing all of us do. Hey, folks, by the way, this is a great reminder to all of you. When you get a reading from us, one thing I would strongly suggest is mark the timestamp and then go back and watch it again because what happens, and believe me, we get readings ourselves, people read us, and I
Yes.
love it, but what happens is we tend to get caught on a word or a term, and all of
Mhm.
a sudden we are now focused on that term and we're thinking about it and through it while the reader is
Mhm.
still reading, and you just missed about 2 minutes or a minute of whatever followed, and so you didn't get the other part, and it could be a qualifier or it could be a saying you have this but don't
Yes.
do it, and you missed the don't do it part. So, what I strongly suggest to everybody is once this is done, once you've had a reading, go back to the timestamp when the reading started and listen again for a second time because I guarantee you will hear and find things in that reading that you did not pick up the first time because for whatever reason, but most of the time it's because we get caught
Mhm.
on a term or whatever, and our mind starts focusing on that, and we kind of block out. So to get the full value of any reading, you want to do that, and that's why when you get a private reading from Shawna, myself, Angie, or anybody else, we do it. We usually do it through Zoom, and it's recorded, so we can
Mhm.
send you the recording because I guarantee the same thing happens on those
Yep.
recordings. You're like, okay, but I just finished, and wow, it was a great reading, and it hit, but I can't remember what did he say. What did he say?
Right,
You know,
right.
it's
I be doing the
natural.
same. I have my notes out. I have it all out, especially when we do readings with each other, I'm like, hold on, we're gonna go to Zoom, right? Let's hit that record. And I got a whole little Dropbox of all the recordings, for all my stuff. Because I'm like,
Exactly.
no, because you never. Even I go back to the old readings, and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't came from that one. Oh yeah, I'm not in that spot no more. But then you hear something and you like, oh, now this is applying to my life right now, because a lot of times when we do readings, understand that there's no time limit to these readings a lot of times. Or, some, I know Angie does it a lot when she reads, she sees future things in the future, doing things. I'm expecting what she's like saying to me. I'm like, I'm expecting this now. No. It's not that timing. But she explains it, that's going to happen in the next timing. And so when you do get a reading here from us, it's like the same thing, because it will let you know what's going on unless you have a question. But when you say a general, you're opening up to a whole big thing here. Okay. And it's not based on our timing, 3D timing. This is spirit saying timing in a whole different realm. Okay. Unless it's a specific question, like concerning a job, or we can see the season, I can see, some of the months, or, like those things. Okay. Because a lot of people be like, no, tell me the date. This date. Tell me the date and the time all the way to the second. Well, you can hold your horses on that one, because we don't do that. We don't do that.
Yeah, the who, what, when, where, and why,
Yeah. God damn. So what was the point?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Says here, Kelly Dick said, Shawna, I even went back and rematches the reading for you and Bonnie, even though I never expected it to be about love.
Oh Lord, that was special. Now, you better you better had recorded that one, because, honey, I don't go there. I don't go there. But being with Bonnie, it brings her energy so strong with that love. It just trickles over here. And you like, damn it, Bonnie.
It's like the fairy dust. She sprinkles it on us. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
like,
We don't
I
know
don't
no
want
love
none
fairy
of that.
dust.
No. Yuck. Ew, get it off. I'm gonna go shower after this. Yes.
Oh my
If you
goodness.
want a private reading with Don, just email him at advice@Sonoran Mystic Tarot, or you can just go straight to the website at sonoranmystictarot.com.
Absolutely. Yep.
And easy book. If you want to book for me as well, Linktree, Divine Goddess Power 888, same. Okay.
And I even have the link for you, Linktree, here somewhere.
Okay.
I wasn't teed up, but I got it. There we go.
There
There we
you
go.
go.
Not
There
only
you
that, but
go.
this will also take you to Shawna's. You can see her beauty products that she has, and also her jewelry and so forth. So there, all the links are here, and her book again. Back to the book, her book.
Yes, the
So,
planner. Yes.
absolutely.
And for the beauty products, I make those. Okay.
Yep.
I make them. They're not mass production from another place, and me putting no. These hands and co-creating with spirit, because I got to give spirit props too.
Yep. It doesn't come from little vials
Nah.
from China with a label on it. This
Mm-mm.
is Shauna,
Yeah.
made, blessed, and organic and healthy for you.
Yes.
You're not going to have to wonder what other things are in there. It's like no,
Right.
no.
No. And because I can't spell or say half of that mess anyway. I know how to say cocoa butter. I know how to say coconut oil. I know how to say avocado oil. Okay. I know how to say all of that.
Exactly. And if you have not yet joined and subscribed under Miss
Yes.
Shauna's YouTube, please do so here. If you're on my side, go over and pop on her side. If you're on Facebook, set up
Yes.
a YouTube account and please pop over and subscribe to Miss Shauna's account. Also, every time she goes live, then you'll get a notice of it. And if
Yes.
you're on her side of the ledger, I invite you to come over and join my side of the
Please.
family too. I am,
Absolutely.
I'm an outcast from time to time, but you can come on
No,
over.
no,
We
it's
can have
okay.
fun.
We all outcasts, chat.
And again, if you have a love reading and you love readings, then you better
Woo.
be signed up with this one because Miss Bonnie is
You
all
better.
about the love
Mm.
readings.
And she does zodiac love readings
Yes.
too.
Yes.
So
She's on
go
top
on.
of it.
Go on over
Absolutely.
there.
And then and then of course Miss Angie. Cannot forget Miss
Miss
Angie.
Angie.
Miss
Mm-mm.
Angie, am I the drama? Oh, wait a minute. I got to do it. This was for Miss Angie. Am I the
Yes.
drama?
Mama, could it be me?
Yes, Auntie.
And if
Yes.
you don't sign up with any of us, then I'm going to tell you this.
Do it. No, don't do it. No, 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 no.
Don't come asking for a
Don't
reading
do
if you
it.
can't click a button.
Mm-mm.
We don't ask anything of you except for clicking
No.
a button.
No.
So,
Also, Julie, the Love Ride Warriors, honey, the warrior out of all of us that make sure we are in line, okay, and get rid of the squirrels. Make sure you are subscribed to her too.
let me get back to hers too, because for some reason in my thing she's separated from all the rest. I don't know why. I got to fix that problem.
That's Julie.
Exactly. Yes, there's Miss Julie. So Julie, and this is Love Right Warrior. Julie actually is on more than the rest of us. Julie's on 3
Yes.
times a week. She is
Yes.
on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and she has different people each time. Susan is with her on Tuesdays, and a different time than is on Wednesdays with Bonnie, and is a different time than Scott on Friday. So with Miss Julie,
Yes.
when you subscribe to her, you're going to get 3 opportunities to pop
Mhm.
in and get readings. And Miss Julie will add you to the list, and she will keep you going. She will let you know, and she keeps that thing. She's like this.
Yep.
She's
Like, come
like
on.
Tina used to be
You ain't
on
here.
Wednesday
All
nights.
right. Let's go. I love it when
Absolutely.
Angie's like, so who's next? All right, bam. All right, so you ain't here? Bam. Oh wait, I'm trying to type it in. Too late. You missed your turn. Next.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
I know Ray is probably like, did y'all forget?
Yes. Hey, Jordan, by the way, you asked a question. You popped in earlier, and when you did, I heard mama. I heard mama. And so I'm getting the energy that the person you were seeking is not your mother, but they were like a mother to you. And it's interesting because as soon as I got that energy come in, I got a full head of red hair, and I know exactly who you're talking about. And yes, she as soon as you pulled her forward, she came in, and I sent her, and so we're talking about Libby. And Jordan, is that right? We talk about Libby? Because yeah, that energy was all over as soon as you said that, and I got Mama. But I know she had a son, but again, she didn't have a daughter, but you were like a daughter to her, and she took care of you because I get all that information is like right there, and you meant the world to her. You meant the world to her, and she was so proud of how you came through. I get she shared with me. The energy she's sharing with me was that again, if I get the feeling like you're cast out or something, and so when you were cast out, she embraced you and so forth, and all the way through, she was there. And it's interesting too because don't fret about her passing. She left quickly. She did not suffer so much, thank goodness. A lot of people think, I get the feeling like people believe she suffered. She had a moment of whatever, but then she moved on. And I'll never forget that night when I did an astro travel to visit Libby, and I expected to see her in her bed, in the hospital bed, and she wasn't. She was at my Aunt Dorothy's riding the pony, Judy's pony called Penny. And she had the long hair, and she was young again, and she was waving at me. My dad helped me to go and astro travel to her. And I've lost a lot of you right now because you're like, what the dude, this guy's crazy. But I'm telling you, my father, I asked him to help me astro travel to Libby because I knew Libby was in the hospital at the time. And instead, again, we went to my Aunt Dorothy's house, and I walked across the plank from the side of her house, through the gate, across the pond or the creek, and then toward the end. And I started to step off, and my dad said, no, this is not your path. And he's like, you can't go there. And I realized that she wasn't coming back, that she had gone and that she had left us. And so every time I'm reminded of it, she comes back quickly. So when you came in, your energy brought her in. And again, she was like a mother to you, and she will always be there for you, and she will be that mother to you. And she doted on you, and you know it. But I love it because every time she comes in, she gives me that little chuckle. There's a little chuckle, a Libby chuckle that is very unique. And so I know when she's here, and she also fills me with such love and kindness, and and it's funny because she also, this is going to sound strange. So folks, it's how we communicate with spirits. But she shows me her gun because she always had this little, and I didn't know this, but but she shows me this gun. Says she carries this gun because Libby was wonderful and sweet and lovely, but she was also a tough woman. And so it's funny when she comes in. Sometimes she waves the gun at me because we had conversations. It's like I've conversations about guns in my head all the time, and so it's like because of certain other things, and it's funny. So anyway, know that she's here, and she did come in, and it's funny because she hasn't been gone yet a year. She's telling me May. So I'm guessing I don't think she left in April. She's telling me May. But she said, don't be surprised to our group, and you Miss Shawna as well, right? Don't be surprised if you will feel her in May because she will come back. She is going to come back strong and visit with all of us. So be open in May to her visitation. It's like mid-May, late May is what she's showing. May 25th. There you go. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's this energy is strong. So
Yeah,
what a wonderful
she was
visitation.
super supportive. I'm so glad I had a chance to meet her.
Yeah.
On here. So
Yeah, she was something else. She was something else, and it was interesting. I'm so glad that when I went to my mom's birthday party, Libby and Catherine and Debbie and Tom came, and then we were going to do something later the next day or something, and the hotel got things so messed up they had to leave. They left earlier, but then we had dinner at my house in Maryland when we went back to, because I traveled to the house in Maryland first, and so that was my last time of spending time with Libby, and we had such a wonderful dinner and great energy and so forth. And so I am blessed that I had that opportunity to spend a little more time with her, not knowing what was coming down the road, but that memory is always in the memory bank now. And that dinner stands out as an amazingly special dinner, even though it was just dinner,
Yeah.
And it was my first time using that stove because our stove had gone up, and I'd ordered a new stove, and it'd been there for maybe 6 months and we hadn't used it yet. So it was my first time, and I was explaining to everybody, I can't guarantee the food because the stove is new and I haven't used it before. It's so funny. But yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Anyway, back to you, Ray. I am so sorry to cut you off and cut in, but when spirit comes in, it comes in.
Okay.
So,
hey, when they come in, they come in.
hey, Miss
Also
Linda,
want to give a
nice
shout.
to see you.
I wanted to say hey to Miss Linda too, because I was like, wait a minute, Linda's here. So
Yes.
yes. Hey, Miss Linda. I know she's been writing too. I saw it earlier. And thank you for that nice comment about my products too. I appreciate you, girl.
Absolutely. She's like a coven mother. She's like a coven mother. She's like,
yes.
Yes.
That's what she is, honey.
Exactly. Y'all don't cross her either because she will come at you.
Yes.
We like Miss Linda.
Quickly.
Yes.
It's harder to get used to it's harder to use YouTube. I'm normally on. Oh, okay. It shouldn't be that hard to use on YouTube.
It's just different. I guess it's different initially, but once you get used to it, you'll like it. But you can use both. It's always good to have it for the notification. So the good part is you can have it, get the notification, and if you're more comfortable with Facebook, go back to Facebook to look at it.
Yeah.
But the good part is it's great for the notification status because Facebook does not do that.
Miss Linda is funny.
I ain't going there. There. No. That's bait right there, Miss Linda. No.
No.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Going to get me in trouble. Jesus.
Yes. So, Ray, back to you, child. Look, the first card that you have is the Wheel of Fortune. Good karma. You're definitely going into a new cycle in your life right now, which is really, really good to start this off. This is like a new beginning for you, but I feel like you're back on that wheel of being back on top instead of being at the bottom or feeling like you was at the bottom or feeling like, okay, is this wheel ever ticking? Is it moving? It is. You have the Death card here. Okay. That is awesome because this means you are the one making the changes in your life. You're changing up the way you think. You're changing about the way you talk. You're changing your patterns. If you haven't started already, that's what's happening right now for you. And being that this old you is dying off, this new you is emerging, hence new, rebirth here for you. So I feel like you're either I'm getting like a spiritual awakening or like an upgrade for you. Like you upgrading into a newness. all the way. You have the Page of Cups here. This Page of Cups is energy of like someone new coming into your life, or this could be a new idea coming into your life. But I feel like this is like bringing, sparking this newness in your creativity, Ray. Trust your intuition with this, because this is the type of message that's coming through. Trust your intuition and move in that direction. Okay, you have the Two of Wands. That's what I was talking about. Moving, taking action, being actionary in this, and bringing growth into your life. But also looking at the bigger, looking past the horizon. Okay, because like this is about dreaming big instead of dreaming little. Look at your vision. I do see the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups, I feel like there is, a partnership happening or a union happening for you, as well as two like-minded people coming together with the same idea. This could be an intimate relationship, but I feel like this is spirit putting you together with someone that has like mutual feelings, mutual emotion, all of this that's on the same page with you. All right. You do have the star. Things are literally aligning for you as well. Because you are the one nurturing things that's around you to make it grow. You have the Queen of Swords here. Okay. You have the Queen of Swords. Now, this could be that person that's coming in if there is someone new coming in. But this Queen of Swords is this energy of keeping your emotions in check. Okay. Working with that mind of being in control over it, finding solutions. Okay. And moving in a better way. This is like mature energy here. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Don't give up. This is telling you, don't give up. Stay on course. All right. As things are changing, as you are changing, you continue to nurture those seeds that you have planted. Okay, so continue to invest in yourself, as well, and allow things to grow for you. You have the Four of Wands. I love this, how the Four of Wands comes out as, celebrating your achievements. Celebrate. It doesn't matter if it's small or if it's big. Regardless, celebrate it. Okay. I'm also getting foundation here. Building a strong foundation is what I'm getting. Um, you have the Six of Swords. Oh, I don't know why I was over here. You have the Six of Swords with this. Are you thinking about moving? Like moving into a new house, or going, somewhere new? Because I just feel like spirit is guiding you somewhere where it's much calmer and not too hectic. And it's like something new, like a new space, new environment all the way. And this is going to help you grow. I don't know, your career, your business, whatever it may be. It's like will definitely help you grow. You have the Three of Cups here. I feel like it's a surrounding yourself with supportive people at that. um mm, is it around water? Are you moving like somewhere around water, or that can be a lake, that can be, I just see water. Wow, look at there. Big happy changes happening for you. And not the right time. I'm getting not the right time of the giving up. This ain't a good time to give up. This is for you because you at this new cycle in your life. Okay. Um, wow. It's something with this, like before you make a choice in what you want to do, where you want to move, I feel like you need to have a bunch of options instead of going with the first thing. Okay. But big happy changes are definitely happening for you. They already happening for you. It's just the part you're catching up to it. But know that things are aligning, and I don't know. Let me see what this not the right time. I'm just feeling like not giving up. Like you can't be waddling in that whatsoever. I feel like if it's the place that you're looking at, yeah, coming out of your comfort zone. Okay. So you're definitely going through a rebirth. Five of Cups and the Judgment card here. This Five of Cups is like, all right, it's time to move on. It's time to, get back focused. I do see there's opportunities coming in for you. So be open to that. Be open to receiving. All right. Woo! There we go. I see the chat is long, child. We got little essays in here, paragraphs.
And I'm just as guilty to go. That was like, okay.
Oh.
What I got for you, Ray, is interesting. I think that your financial picture is changing. It's coming around. I think that again, I get the feeling like you had some financial issues. You still have some financial issues, but those things are resolving themselves and working themselves through. Again, it's that the universe is giving you a gift. You're going to be picking up more business with your side hustle, which will help you economically. And again, that's going to take off in a way that you hadn't seen it, because this is that Chariot card, okay? And again, this is that the money card we talked about. So again, the money card's coming in from the side hustle. Again, it's going to pick up faster and it's going to pick up in ways you didn't expect, but it's going to move forward in advancement, which is also going to help you with your economic picture. I also sense that there is somebody coming in. So,
that's what I was talking. That's what
yep.
I saw with that Queen of Swords.
Yes, and this is
it's a
somebody.
new person.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is somebody who is confident. They're self-assured. They're not looking. They don't want somebody with the baggage. So leave your baggage behind with this relationship. Make sure that you bring your true self in. They're looking for. They're going to be drawn to you and your energy. Make sure that you don't imprint on him or her. And I'm getting a him, but I don't know your situation. But don't imprint on them because it's a strong dominant person. This is somebody who knows what they want. So again, it doesn't have to be male or female specifically, as much as probably a very strong dominant person and energy. So, but more importantly, what I'm saying is that when they come in, they don't imprint on them the previous relationship issues, because this is a new person. Also, this is not somebody who's going to be wanting you to give them money and help them out from time to time. That's none of this. Again, this is an independent person who is wanting a relationship with somebody who themselves is confident, self-assured, fun, and ready to just enjoy a relationship. So make sure you're open to that. And again, it's been a while. You've been working on this, And again, it's also because you had so much self-doubt and you had so much negativity around you that it got into your head. And you allowed it to get into your head, and you've now been fighting that, and you've been going through a change, a metamorphosis. And as you changed, also your body habitus has changed. You're now looking different. You're feeling different. You've lost weight. You're getting into the gym. You're taking your responsibility for having some control over what you can put out to the universe, the energy that you do. And in so doing, again, this person is drawn to that. They like somebody who is confident and is again their own independent person. And again, it's because the work you put out. The Justice card says this is what your reward is. Your reward is, okay, we see you do the work. Now it's your turn to enjoy a relationship, which is great. And then we have the Eight of Cups here. And Eight of Coins. And the Eight of Coins is, you will have to learn and grow into this relationship. I'm doing a love reading. Bonnie, please turn
I
off.
know. It turned into that like towards the end.
I know. And it's like, there's an Eight of Coins or Eight of Pentacles, whatever you want to call it. The point is with this card is, with this relationship, you're going to grow and learn about yourself. You're going to grow and learn about each other. But this is going to be a very much of a growth period for you, a period where you're coming into tomorrow a much better, much more prepared, much more confident person than you were yesterday. And Bonnie's laughing over there. I saw her thing calling on angels. And look at this. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
You're walking away from one and moving toward the other. Again, you're finding that new you, that more vivacious you, that
Yeah.
more encouraging you, the more positive you, and that's what they want. And look at this, the Eight of Wands. It's going to be work. It's going to be
Yes.
work, because
Mhm.
part of it is your work. Again, the work on yourself. But put
Mhm.
that work in, and look at this, Mr. King of Cups.
Yep.
This is you having come through change. See the water? You were headed in one direction. You got sidetracked, and the water changed. Because of the water, you were able to change. You were able to maneuver with it, and that change again is being recognized. So you're coming out of this a whole much stronger person, having gone through the changes. And again, no direct line for you. You were all over like this. You went through a psychological downpour. You went through one or two messy relationships. I got that energy, which helped you again to put on some more weight, to take on a more negative role, to question yourself, to question your validity, to question why would somebody, whatever, on and on and on. Again, it puts you in a headspace that was not healthy, and you're coming through that. So Ray, stay with this new headspace, stay with this new confidence, stay with this new you, and just keep working on making yourself become the highest and best you can be. Because when you are at your highest and best, the world will see that, and they will want to be part of that, because that's what I'm seeing. So
See
he says,
that
yeah, he's been through it.
Oh yeah, because you can see. But here's the great thing about the opening of your reading, Ray. You are starting off with a new cycle, and like a whole new cycle.
Yep.
Like, and this is now it's going to be challenging because
Mhm.
you've never been here before. You've never been in this space before. But continue to allow spirit to lead you. And boy, when spirit show up, spirit shows out.
Mhm.
So in the universe, but things are aligning for you. And let us know about this new person that's coming
The
into
new
your
boo,
life.
the new boo.
The new boo, child. The new
Exactly.
boo.
And we're not
Because
talking
this new
restaurant. We're
boo,
not talking restaurant. We're talking new boo.
right. This new boo is very mature
Yeah.
and know what they want, all of that. So
Yes.
they not playing around.
Yes.
Okay. And
And
it's
Ray, do me a
also like that.
favor. Go
Hmm.
ahead. Sorry. Mhm.
No. That
No,
was
I said, Ray, do me a favor. When you next time you're DJing, next time you're playing the music, next time you're putting the music out for everybody to enjoy, take a minute to not focus on the work, but listen to your own music. That rhythm, that beat, that you have learned to kind of like figure out the technical side of it. Take the technical side out for a minute and get back to the beat. Get back to feeling that beat, because
yeah.
that energy, that rise in energy from the music will rise your vibrations. So
Yeah.
anytime you're feeling a little bit down, embrace that music and listen to it, not on the technical point of view, but listen to the boom, 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 boom,
Yes.
and feel that energy rise in you. And as your vibrations rise, even if you're in a funky mood, you will get out of a funky mood, because you're getting closer and higher to spirit. And as you get closer and higher to spirit, you can feel them, and their energy is such a positive radiation toward you that when you absorb it, you're like, oh, I'm getting a good vibe. That's why music is so important to all of us.
It
It
is.
really is.
Another thing that I learned about music is, it's not necessarily all the time of the lyrics. It is the beat. The beat hits certain chakras. Okay, especially when it comes to the sacral chakra and the root chakra. But when it hits your solar plex, that's when you want to start. That's when you start dancing. That's when and everything. But then you hit that heart chakra, and then that's when the words come in, and then you're already lifting up. So that's why when we say, a lot of times music will help heal you, um, it is the truth. It is definitely the truth. It changes the vibration. It ups the frequency here. And you have no choice but to move. It doesn't matter if you got two rights or two lefts. You're doing something, okay? And getting that body going. Bonnie, I had started with the crazy love reading by accident. Okay. I was trying to not say the words, but that's what ended up happening. Thank
Exactly.
you. Thank you.
Exactly. There was something else I wanted to mention there, but and it just kind of, it went in one ear out the, like, I don't know what it was, but anyway, the
Yeah.
point, it yeah, embrace that vibration, embrace that level, because that
Yeah.
will take you through a lot. It carries you through a lot. So
Take
so
you
yes,
there.
yes, but be careful, because again, once you're into the technical beats of it with the profession, you tend to forget The rhythm.
What it feels.
Absolutely.
Like that
Absolutely.
drum, like that shamanic drum, child.
Mhm. And when it goes deep, when it connects and goes deep, believe me,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing like it. It really is. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
Have you ever been in a drum circle? Folks, I tell you what, if you ever have a chance to sit in a drum circle, to sit and listen to a drum circle, do it. Take that opportunity because there is nothing like it in the world. And we are blessed here in Arizona to have a number of them. And when we have a chance to go and the drums start, and every drum has a different tenor, a different tone, a different pitch. And so the drum that hits me and affects me could be very different than the drum that affects Shawna. Or because each of us are attuned to a different level, a different decibel, or whatever else. And so the one drum may be like, oh, okay, that's nice. Next, and then Shawna's like, yes, because again, that energy is very different for all of us. We receive it at
Yes.
different levels. And also, it's interesting, the drums aren't consistent. And this is the same thing with the bowls. The bowls, they're not consistent because sometimes our energy is here, and so we're picking that up. But then on other days, our energy is up here. And when we're up here, we're picking this up. So a drum that may work with us on one day may not be functional the next day because it's like we are not at that level at that moment. So it is
Right.
wonderful to have that experience. If you can do it, do it. And when you walk away from it, if you do not feel something, I will be amazed. It's like, okay, are you a zombie? Because it is there.
All right.
Exactly. Anna Iva said, "Hi, Shawna. I wanted to say that your prediction came true. My profession, there you go. My professional relationship with the man improved. I was wondering if it has a chance to turn into romance." Oh,
We told you what it was going to end up. You better call body, child. I told you. You said no. It wasn't. And you said it. You said no. It's strictly professional. No. This is turning. I remember, child, and because we did it twice. It was the same darn thing. Come on, Ann. You know what it is. Stop
Shawna,
hiding.
are you psychic? It's like
Yes,
it's like okay.
OMG. OMG. And well, thank you. I appreciate it, but we kind of knew. I think yeah, it was going to turn into that. It definitely is. It already is. It was already there. And I can tell you it was
Exactly.
already there. Dang, you guys are encroaching. Right. Hit Bonnie up. She will break it down for you. Now,
Absolutely.
I do want to call in Carla. Carla, are you still here?
Let me find her. Is there a last name on that one or no? Or a second
Garrett.
name?
Garrett. Carla and Garrett.
Carla. Oh, I see it. Mhm.
I see you, Great Courts.
Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it.
Thank you, love. You're not invisible. Unless, what was that? The X-Men? No, the movie Invisible Man. Remember that? Who was in it? Kevin, the first one. Kevin, oh my gosh, who was it? Is it name?
Oh,
Is it Kevin? I'm gonna be thinking of that darn movie.
you will be stuck now for a while.
I will be so stuck. Kevin Bacon. There you go. I had a Kevin Bacon.
Footloose himself.
Yes, I had to go all the way back to think of another movie that he was in. Okay, so Carla, you have the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like things are changing for you in a good way of what financial loss or financial. I feel like your finances are getting better um, and will get better if there was a loss of some sort. I feel like something that has happened in the past is now coming together because the death card is here. And I like how the death card is showing up today because the death card is representing you making the correct changes making the necessary changes that you are that need to be made. Um, and it's a transformation that's happening. That's what the death card is all about. But this Five of Pentacles is like, this is what you're going towards. You're not even worried about what has happened in the past. You're not even turned around to figure out somebody is on these heels trying to, hey, can I come in with you? No, I don't know you. Get up off me. That is the past. Because this is forward movement. Okay. I do see, man, if this is like opening the door for new people coming into people's lives, because you've got the Page of Swords here again. Okay. The Page of Swords is new. Okay, so let me just explain with this death card. When you change your energy up, you start attracting positive things, positive people. People wants to be around you all of a sudden because it's all the power within, right? It's because you change your mindset with this. Get the book. I'm telling you, if you ain't got it, go get it now. But you are changing all of that. You made those changes. Now you are attracting these type of experiences, situations, um, uh, people into your life, and you're like, hold on, I didn't know. Yeah, you did, because you changed how you speak. You changed your vibration. You changed all of that. Okay. And you welcoming in new people, not periods, child, people into your life. Okay. Which is awesome. You do have the Seven of Swords here. This Seven of Swords is a great reminder of not going back to what it used to be. A Seven of Swords can, in certain circumstances, it can be a reminder of betrayal, reminder of what, somebody being sneaky, or you got who you got to watch out for. But for right here, for you, this is a reminder of like, all right, I'm taking all of what I've learned. I've taken all my experience. I dropped off two swords that I don't need, and I'm taking the rest with me of going forward. And this is my learning experience. This is my teachable moments here. You have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is, wow, I'm getting like okay, Spirit's like, just say it, like a promotion type of it, but it can be promotion in your life. It can be a level up in your life. It's representing growth. Okay. Also representing flexibility here as well. Oh, okay. So we got the Lovers card here.
What?
Let me keep going. Let me keep going before I do that one. No, I'm not about to. Here we go. We got the Ten of Wands. So things are coming to a close. Now, this could be of a relationship. Okay, Carla, and this can be a particular something that felt like it was a burden, felt like it was just so heavy on you, and it's time to let it go. Okay. Well, I've been singing this. Let it go with. Let it go. Okay. This is definitely of like, all right, I can't, there's nothing else I can hold on to. And this could be that close relationship that you have. But listen, you got the Nine of Pentacles here. It's like you're coming into your harvest. Definitely went, oh, okay, body butter. Definitely. I wasn't ready for that one. I wasn't ready. You got me. I was like, oh, stop. Okay, I wasn't ready. With this, right. With this Nine of Pentacles is great because now it's time for you to receive. You've been planning, you've been doing a lot of nurturing your seeds. Now it's like, okay, Spirit's like, okay, here you go. Here's this big one. Let's start off with the big one first. Let me give you that one here. Put attention here. Attention. It is here. Look. This is because of your hard work. I also feel like with this Queen of Swords, I feel like this is this either new person that you're being introduced to is coming in. I feel like they are a person that is man, I'm getting them with like a management position of some sort or some director of some sort. And they have been looking at your work, paying attention to what you are doing, and they want to, this is what I'm talking about, you attracting these right opportunities into your life. I see, oh yeah, make sure y'all check that this way, there we go, check out that podcast. Okay. We have the Three of Cups here. So I do feel like you have new co-workers around, just a new environment, or it can be a new department that you're going to be working in. Just stay focused. Seven of Cups. Don't second guess your decisions. Okay. I see that because it will bring up self-doubt. Don't allow that to take over. Don't be in your head. Don't get too emotional. Just go and trust your intuition when it comes into moving into things. But I do see if like a upgrade for you of maybe your job status or whatever it may be. Okay. So that's what I got for you, love.
Super.
So that Lover's card is not necessarily meaning a relationship with an intimate relationship. This could be a relationship with work or working with someone. Because I'm just seeing the wands here because of the career. You get what I mean? So there we go. That's what I got. I hope that resonates, child, because I ain't seen you say nothing back. So okay.
Are you still here? Are you still
Are
here?
you still here, Colin? They're
Did you walk
gone.
away? What? I do see that you're like at a crossroads because again, you're at the wheel of fortune. So I think that there's an opportunity here to again go in many different directions. The question is what do you want to do? I also see there's a lot of work that you put in which brought you to the crossroads. And the question is are you ready to receive? Are you ready to receive? You know,
right.
And it's there. It's ready. Again, you've got to be ready to reach out and take it. And again, you've persevered through the other stuff, which is what Shawna had already seen. You know, again, you've persevered through a lot before. So again, that brought you to this moment with this hard work and perseverance. You are now at the wheel. So the question is, what are you going to do with it? And so when you spin that wheel, make sure that you're open. You're open to whatever it comes. And look at this, the 10 of Cups.
Wow.
So again, you're at the precipice of something really good. And and not only, but this is I love the cups, especially when you have the King of Coins, because this is prosperity and this is abundance. But when you have abundance and a happy household, and when they go hand in hand, after you have worked so hard to get there, and knowing that it's within your grasp, you need to be very aware, and you need to be on top of everything to make sure that you use this opportunity at your benefit. Maximize what's coming, you know, and drop the swords. Just let the negative stuff go. Don't bring it with you, because this is a time to celebrate. Look at this Ace of Swords, a new way of thinking. Way of thinking. So know that you deserve this. Know that you've earned it. Know that you work for it. So don't question it as, oh my God, you know, how did this come to me? No. We're not no house. It's like, I'm glad I've earned it. I've earned it. So spin that wheel and be prepared.
Yes. Be prepared.
Yes. Another great energy reading too, by the way.
Yes. It was good energy. It's just all of an upgrade. I'm loving because that's exactly what the solar eclipse energy is. Okay. This is like post solar eclipse energy. This is about, you know, the rebirth, a new beginning. You know, we had one end, now we have a new beginning. So yeah, thank you for a confirmation, chat, because I was wondering. like, is
We were
it?
ready to talk smack. We were ready to talk smack.
I'm like, you bet not have left.
Exactly. We weren't even going to share the timestamp with you.
No wasn't. No wasn't, child.
Oh,
Yeah, a nice reset. Absolutely, Bonnie.
absolutely. We got a real quick question here for Ramona. I'm wondering if
Yes.
I should obtain the minor procedure I'm due to schedule in the near future. I don't even think you need to ask us. You know what you need to do.
Yeah.
Do not ignore your health. Do not ignore
No.
this. This is not something to ignore. Get her done. Get her
Absolutely.
done.
And that is if you needed to hear somebody put fire up into your belly, then we're the right ones. Schedule what you need to schedule, child.
Yep.
Don't be
Yep.
waiting around. We don't know or feel what your body is feeling, honey. Okay. If you need to schedule, then schedule. Hot dog.
Not only that, but you just received a sign. You just received a sign from the
Yeah.
universe. O.J. Simpson in February he went in to get treated. He went in and was identified for having prostate cancer and died 2 months later, less than 2 months later,
Mm-hmm.
because he did not take care of it sooner. Again, use that as a sign that you need to take care of your health now, because if you don't, it
Man.
can go downhill very quickly. So get
Yeah.
it done.
I was a bit scared. Hey, don't be scared. Listen, that's the fear. That's what it, when the fear pops up, it kind of pushes you to not do, or make the call, do this or do that, because of it's those what if this comes up? What if that come up? Well, what if it does come up? Now you know what's happening. At least you have an acknowledgement of what's going on, to not what's going on. I would want to know what's going on,
Yep.
So go do what you need to do, honey. So you can
Absolutely.
be back up on here and letting us know everything went great.
Yeah.
And everything will go great,
Yeah. Is this an opportunity to learn that there's nothing worse? Or is this, are you going to take it as an opportunity, or are you going to take it as an obstacle? Oh, I got to have a procedure. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's the negative way. Again, back to
Yeah.
my damn book,
Yeah.
reframe the brain, retrain the brain to get the positive. Go toward this as in, I got to get a procedure. No, that's the
Yes.
negative. I
Mm-hmm.
have an opportunity to make sure that I continue to have good health.
Yes.
Retrain the brain.
And that's all you doing is changing up your wording.
Yep.
Okay. Now, words are powerful.
Words are powerful.
Words are so powerful. You can speak life or you can speak death. You
Yep.
can speak negative or you can speak positive.
Yep.
I'd rather speak positive.
Yep.
So it's speaking life
Yep.
into myself, into my situation, into what I'm manifesting, So, yeah. Don't your mind is always gonna go with the worst, because that's where the ego sits. That's where, well, such and such this happened to such and such, because you're comparing your experience to their, and that's not the same. We're all unique. It's all literally about reprogramming yourself.
My Uncle Joe's son's best friend's father's
Yes,
nephew,
child.
grandchild checked into the hospital, never came out, so I can't go to the hospital.
Right.
Get
Right.
off the
Well,
bandstand. Give me a break. The reality
right.
is, again, it is you and your health. So, again, folks, remember, it starts here within you. You
Absolutely.
start to change and you start that positive role. You will see that who cares about what happened to this supposed person?
Yes.
What's happening with you?
Yeah.
Bring it back to you. Always bring it back to you.
And you already spoke it. It's minor. It's
Yep.
not major. This
Yep.
is minor. So continue to roll with that. Continue to stay with that, and stay with the fact of saying this is only minor, but this is a precaution. So this won't turn into something crazy, Tell me about the person. Okay, great course. You've got to change your question, honey. If you got a question, because this is you got to change your question, love. Change your question, please, if you want us to read for you. Tell me about this person coming in. What is he like? And what will both of us be like together? Hold that question, okay? Hold that. Pocket that question and give it to Bonnie. Calling on Angels 1111. There we go.
subscribe and follow her, and then ask her
Please,
that question.
please answer that question. Okay.
She will not mind at
No,
all,
she won't. She won't.
and we won't mind at all either.
No. She won't. So if you want us to read, ask a different question.
Yes. Yes,
I
yes.
advise you. No throwing shade. Well, maybe. Yes, it is. I'm gonna call it like it is. Okay. Yes.
Bonnie loves her love readings, and
She
she's good at
does.
them. So when
She's
you want a
great at 'em.
really thorough love reading, this is
Bonnie.
the goddess of not right beside me, but exactly, maybe boop, exactly, boop, 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 boop,
There we
boop.
go.
Exactly. This is the goddess of that. And
Yes.
again, she embraces them. She loves them. She's comfortable with them. That's her space.
Very. That is her whole. We're not encroaching on anything, Bonnie.
Yep. Not
And
only
she
that, but
also do private readings.
if you want me to read for you a love reading, be prepared to hear the good and the
Be
bad. Where Bonnie will
that.
she'll finesse it a little bit,
I try, but I'm telling you, it's
And
gonna be.
Lisa Williams, thank you for stopping in and being such a what did Linda call it? Be what? I don't know. Anyway, Miss Linda said a certain
Miss
word. But
Linda
anyway.
said it earlier.
Yes, yes, but I think the folks here know where you're coming from,
Yes,
Miss Lisa. So we're going to show you the door. But as we show you the
that
door,
dope.
I'm going to play my favorite video.
Yes, 747.
Resume is equivalent to mine. Hush.
I was so ready for the 747 because last time you played that, I had just said something and you checked me with that. I said, "Oh, did you just check me?" So,
I remember that. I'm like, no, 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 no. I would not do that.
it
I
was
was
just the timing
the
of it.
timing was perfect, or not perfect in that
Yes.
situation.
No, it was not. I was like, did I just get checked?
It's like say, what?
Yes, yes. Okay, great course because I did. That was my one because she came on Monday. So it's a general. Thank you, child. Thank you. See how and what watch what comes up. I bet you. Let's clear it out. We're gonna save
Oh, and
that one.
Julie reminded us to say, yes, indeed. Bonnie also does private readings.
Yes.
So you may reach out to her. Once you go to her page, you can then send a message to her for private readings.
Yes.
The private readings, like everybody else, are billed because we spend about an hour doing those private readings and also the time prep before and after. So
Yes.
believe me, there is a charge for those. However, the ones we do live are freebies.
Mm-hmm. This is our, giving back, honey, in a great way. And connecting with everyone. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, well, let's talk about what's going on with you, Great Courts. I hope we didn't come at you too hard. But we love it. This is with love. You know when you got whoopings back in the day and it's like, I whooped you because I love you. Well, why you whoop me?
Exactly.
Thought you loved me.
So if I love you, can I whoop you back? Hell no.
Right. So I thought I want to show you how much I love you.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't
Could
love
you
me to death.
imagine?
Don't love me to death.
Right.
Easy on that whooping.
Right. Absolutely. Okay, so Great Courts, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. You're moving in the direction of, I feel like you're going to receive an offer or, financially, like having this financial gain here. Because you do have the Chariot here. The Chariot, I love when the Chariot shows up because this is victory. But guess who's in the driver's seat? Guess who is holding that wand, that magic wand in their hand? You, my love. You are the one that's bringing in the balance. You are the one that is wanting to take off. I'm curious. Are you selling a car or trading in a car? Are you selling a car or wanting to trade in a car? Because I feel like if you are, someone is going to make you an offer. They beating the devil out of y'all. Angie, you are so right, child.
Her
Know what
brother
my
is.
brother is. Okay. Well, I would say don't take the first offer
Author.
only because they no, right? Only because they're gonna lowball. They're so gonna lowball. And if he's desperate in wanting the money, then I know. I know. I
Sorry.
know.
Sorry.
I know.
Focus. Squirrel.
I know.
Squirrel.
I know, but I don't know how else to say it.
Oh no, it sounded good.
The low.
It sounded good.
Not the high, but the low.
Absolutely.
You know,
Get me
that's
in trouble
seasoned.
here. Just
That's
get me
seasoned.
in trouble.
That's seasoned if they low. But I just feel like it's going to end this, and it's almost like a frustrating thing because with this three of
Sorry, folks. There's some inside stuff there.
boy.
You can't put us together.
You can't. That's why we can't sit together when we go to these classes
Oh
because
no. Or
we
if dinner,
is
if we're on a dinner together, do not seat
all
us side by side because it is
no.
not pretty.
You got to put us way in the back. We'll still be, you'll still hear everything that we're saying. We'll still be in there laughing.
Exactly.
Let my brother know to take care of his. Yes. I just feel like if he's trying to sell something, it's not going to be. Just don't take the first offer. You know what I'm saying? Because it may sound too good to be true. Either something is going to go wrong with the check or the cat. It's like a little warning here. That I'm just getting that as it's coming up, and it's almost frustrating, or it will bring in like some heartache. Like, dang, I thought I had, it sold or whatever. It's just not a good look. But don't give up on it, okay? Just tell them just keep going. It's going to attract the right person, okay? Right, like a scam. You know how like back in the day, I think they still do it on Craigslist.
Oh
They
Lord,
will
Craigslist.
say, yeah, they
Hmm.
will say, yeah, I want to buy this or that, and they come and meet, and they give you one of those cashier checks, and it be false. Or they say,
Mhm.
well, I haven't met you yet, but I do want to get this vehicle and put the title in the name and da 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 this, and then it's not right whatsoever. So just watch out for this, okay? Especially where he's posted to sell. Okay, even with Facebook marketplace, they be having a lot of scammers on there, especially with like apartments or houses and stuff like that. So just watch out for all of that, okay? Now, back to you because the queen is here. The queen of wands is here. You must be really really close to your brother for that to come up. But um that did come up. Now the queen of wands comes up. Now this is all about abundance. This is Leo energy, and I feel like this is like you're attracting a lot of good things to you. Okay, it's because of your hard work. It's you overcoming, you setting up your own foundation. You are, you on top of the mountain right now, and you're not letting anything throw you off. But this is the holding of abundance, okay? Big major growth. You do have the queen of cups here. I bet you some things work your patience. But this is a reminder to stay patient here and trust yourself. But when you get the Queen of Cups as well, this is saying make sure you are taking care of your cup before you taking care of all these other people's cups. Okay? Make sure your cup, because this is what she's looking at. She's looking at her cup and filling that cup up as well. Wow, you got three queens all side by side. Now, this Queen of Swords, child, who's this who's this older lady trying to? I feel like it's either, is it your mom or someone older trying to maybe dictate. I'm getting like tell you what to do in your life, how you should live your life. Is it like a auntie, a mom, a grandmother, or so? I'm just getting like an older energy here. Um, because because it's right beside the Five of Pentacles. It's a reminder of like this person always would like to remind you of what happened in the past and bring up past situations, it seems. Wow, that's way different. Is okay, thank you for the confirmation, because yep, because they bring, and this card fell over top of the freaking Queen of Swords. It brings in that negativeness. And it also, here's the thing, you are not the puppet. You do not have to be, involved with the strings. You can let go of those strings. You can let go of that chain. You can get out of that. Don't allow that negativeness, great courts, to beat you down. Because it can be toxic all the way, and it can block you for you going further in life. Okay. And take away with all that hard work that you have put in and done, and having opportunities be attracted to you. Continue to fill your cup up. I'm getting that. I'm just getting for you to keep taking care of yourself. Oh yeah. The High Priestess and the Seven of Wands here. The Seven of Wands is protection. Don't allow things to penetrate your bubble. Put up, what is that that you said with the white light? Surround yourself with
The
that.
golden orb, the gold orb.
Yeah, the golden orb. And look what the golden orb. Keep yourself grounded and allow spirit to pour into you. Okay, with this High Priestess, allow spirit to give you those downloads and all that great stuff. Because spirit wants to work with you big time. That name Great Courts is not by accident. Okay, so that's what I have. Sorry if it was so long, but I had to figure this out, honey.
Well, it's interesting. The first three cards that came out for me long time ago.
Oh, shade, child.
I should have done like this.
I know. I would have known.
No, the first three cards that came out for me, it was interesting because they're all major arcana. But look at these. I'm going to go one by one because not only are they major arcana cards, but they're power cards. So you have a major shift going on, and this shift that's going on is going to be a shift that is going to be carrying you into the future. This is not just okay, this is a week or a week and a half, and this is not about the eclipse, and this is not about the new moon and the full moon. No. Look at this. First card, the World card. Then we get the Magician. What does the Magician say? It's like the world is lining up for you, but you are in control. You manifest this. This is the master manifester. So you manifest the change you want. So you're in the driver's seat right now. Do not negate that. Make sure you don't surrender your power to anyone right now, because again, the world is watching and they're calling you in and saying, what do you want? I'm ready to give it to you. And then what else? The wheel. Again, you spin the wheel. You are in control. If you're going to have three cards, any three cards in this deck, if it's not the Sun as one of these, then these are the three. But I'm telling you, if you were to place any of these with the Sun, that tells you finishing. You're not finished yet. The finishing is the Sun. But Shawna, you did get the Sun, remember?
Yes.
One of your cards was the Sun. So when it came out, I'm like, I am not surprised, because again, at the end of this, again, the world is open and ready for you. You've got to take control. Tell the universe what you want. Affirmation book. I'm telling you that. Retrain the brain. This is it right here. And then look at this. The Wheel of Fortune's like spin it, because whatever you want. And then it's interesting because look at this. The Six of Wands, rise above. Wow. So now we get back into the real world, which is again the minor arcana, but the major arcana is telling you this is this is a seismic shift. This is a paradigm shift. So embrace that paradigm shift. But look at this. The world is coming in again. You're rising above Make sure that you continue to get advice, okay? Make sure you talk to people and get their feelings about how you're navigating forward, what you're doing, because that's important. This is that advice thing, because as you spin the wheel, as you continue to spin your abundance, as you spin your prospects, make sure that you're getting advice and making sure that you're moving in the right direction. And you know what? It's got to be all about you. This is
Yes.
the card. And Shawna had this card, plus you had two other queens, right?
Yeah.
So
They
those
was
cards
all
are
in
like,
a
be
row.
flexible and make sure that you're being open and loving and caring, but make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Self is the most important thing here. Don't worry about anybody else.
Absolutely.
They can
I
find their own way through. This is your
told you.
turn, your turn.
Absolutely.
And if you don't have anything else to think about, your turn, remember, you are manifesting. You are the one manifesting. You're spinning that wheel.
Absolutely.
The world is looking to you. It's not looking to your friend. It's not looking to your partner. It's not looking to your kids. It's not looking to your wife and your family and your husbands and whatever. The point, and your mothers and fathers and brothers. No. It's you. So put you first. This is one time where you should specifically put yourself first, because universe is saying if you don't, you're going to miss the opportunity because you weren't listening. You weren't. We were telling you, we're giving you advice. You're not listening, and therefore you didn't rise above.
Yes.
Amazing
That's
card.
why.
Amazing
That's
card.
why yeah. That Chariot card came out for her too. That's why I was
Yep.
like, you are the one holding that magician wand.
Yep.
You are the one that's bringing in the victory for you.
Yep.
Like you took the words right out of my mouth when you said you are in the driver's seat.
Yep.
Literally, you
Yep.
are in the driver's seat. This is you owning your power.
Absolutely. And the most important thing with that Chariot, stop looking back. Who cares?
Yes.
What has happened, you cannot change. The rear view mirror is smaller because you can't change it. Look in the windshield. So that Chariot card is like, move forward. Stop looking back. Drop those swords. Drop the drama. Who cares what happened? That is in the past. You need to make sure you are taking care of you in the present, which will then lead you to an amazing future. So again, forget the past. Yep, you did. Yep. Oh my God. If you got cut, you got cut. If you got hurt, you got hurt.
Absolutely.
It's over. It's done. Who cares? It's
And
what's in front of you that's important. What happened before? Yes, what happened before brings you to where you are. It does create who you are, but that does not determine what you need to be and who you can be. I came from the streets of Baltimore. I came from very humble means. That doesn't mean I had to stay there. And if I had let myself say, okay, this is all there is for me, then I would. I looked in the back and like, that's in the rearview mirror. I'm headed there, and I focused. And all of us have a story similar. I'm not unusual. We all have a story. The point is I'm telling you, you're at that moment. This is your moment. It's what you do with it. And when you talk to us a year from now and you're in a whole different world with a whole different attitude, we're going to be celebrating. But if you talk to me in a year and you're like, I'm going to say, you know what? You didn't listen. And one more point. This reading started somewhere around 1:55, 1 hour, 55 minutes in. Go back. Again, heed my warning. Go back after we are done and listen to this reading again, because there is so much information from both of us in this that I am guaranteeing you got caught on one little issue at one point and lost a little bit of it, and you need to hear it all. So go back and listen and replay this at about the 1 hour, 55 minute mark, and maybe a little further in, but you will be blessed that you did, because there is so much information. Shawna packed a private reading into this moment for you to give
and I didn't mean
clarity.
to.
No, but I'm not insulting him. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you gave her everything. It all came through, and Shawna let it come through and flow to you. Embrace this opportunity. And then when those three cards came out, that's why as Shawna's talking, those three cards come, like, let her talk, because there is so much this woman needs to know. This must be gained now, today. So
and don't listen
that's why
to
you were drawn to her
others.
too.
Right. Don't listen to others, regardless if they keep bringing stuff back, bringing back up from whatever has happened in the past. Don't allow that. We give so many our parents power, and that allows them to say whatever, but then it affects us to where we become stuck and we can't move.
Yep.
Don't allow that to happen.
Exactly.
Okay. Do not allow that to happen. Continue to look in front of you. Be that Queen of Cups. Have patience with, because that's the MO for your mother. Okay. That's that. But look and remember what Don said. You got to pour back into you. You got to look at your cup. Okay.
And not only that, but when you use that word selfish back about 3 messages ago, you brought in the, about feeling selfish. That's not you talking.
No.
That's not you talking. You are
Nope.
mimicking somebody else who is holding you
Absolutely.
back.
That's
And
why that devil card came out. That devil
absolutely,
card
that's
is
self-doubt.
somebody else talking and
Yep,
that you have programmed in your head to say,
exactly.
gone. Go.
Absolutely.
This is so perfect for you. This is so perfect for anybody that needs help to reprogram.
Yep.
You got to unlearn what we learned.
Yep. And again, the good part about this book is you in retraining the brain, you get rid of the
Yeah.
baggage and
Yeah.
take on this new feeling of what what is good for me, how do I benefit. And it's not a me, it's not a selfish me, as in what that implication was in that message, because again, we're not, this is not about selfish, this is about when you embrace the good energy and you put that good energy to use and you
Mm.
send it to the world, the whole world benefits. This is a
Yep.
rippling effect.
Yep.
So this is a positive for everybody, not just one person.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
this, yeah, this reading is right there.
This reading was for a lot of people that needed to hear, like, listen, you need to pour back into yourself.
Yep.
When you start pouring back, simultaneously, you start to heal a lot of things that you
Yep.
just kept sweeping, or triggers that just you start to figure out, like, wait, I didn't realize that I'm this powerful. Yes.
Hmm.
We tell you this. Anytime that we do these readings, we tell you how powerful each and every one of y'all are, you know? And then at the same time, it's like, okay, now hold yourself accountable. Now, what's the next steps? What's
Yep.
the next steps? You're not worried about what, when, and how anymore. You want to know, what is my next steps for my personal growth?
Yep. And
Okay.
it's interesting, Shauna. Again, most people, you great courts had a wonderful opportunity to be able to put your thoughts down in writing,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to text the questions to us, and therefore your mind, you put in writing what your mind is thinking so many times. And then when you see it, you're like, oh my God, I am reflecting somebody else. I'm not reflecting me. For
Right.
those folks who don't have the opportunity to do that, this is what this book is good for. Shauna's journal allows you to, again, write your thoughts out. And as you write your thoughts out and then you review what you wrote, don't be surprised as you read it. You're like, that's my mother talking. That's my father
Mm-hmm.
talking. That's my preacher talking. That's my pastor talking. And you realize that's not you.
Right.
You are buying into, and you have now accepted their language and didn't even know it, because it becomes
Mm-hmm.
so rote to us until you see it and you're like, oh damn. That's like, have you ever said, I've done this to my kids. I've done some things to my kids and said something, I'm like, damn, that was my mother or that was my father. And I'm like, I told myself I would never be my mother or father to my kids. I would be me. And when I
Mm-hmm.
say that, I'm like, I catch it because I hear it and I'm like, damn, that's
Yeah.
not me. That's not me. And then I work on it. But a lot of times we don't even have that benefit. So it's amazing to use tools like this and other things, again, to make us
Yes.
realize how we need, because sometimes we are on autopilot. We don't even know we need to retrain. We're just
Absolutely.
like, okay, whatever. And it's like,
Yep.
oh my goodness, hey, guess what? There's a problem over here. Oh my God, the world is awful. I cannot
Yep.
believe it. That's our programming.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, something just broke over here. We're getting a new gasket. We're going to get a new pump and it's going to work even better. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
wonderful. No, no,
Yeah.
no. We're still in, oh my God, it's so worth it. It's so
Right.
terrible.
Yeah.
Again, it's that retraining the brain, because
Mm-hmm.
two things can be true at once. Yes, it can be a break and it can be bad, but it can also be that we're going to get better and have a better service than before. The same thing with internet. Oh my God, I lost my modem,
Yep.
my router blew. I can't do anything. The router gets
Mm-hmm.
replaced with something that's twice as fast. It doesn't go down. It doesn't have intermittent time. Hell
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is a good thing. Retrain the brain. And
It's
when you start writing and documenting your thoughts, you
yes.
realize you didn't create those thoughts. You are now mimicking. And the
Mm-hmm.
last thing we want to do is be somebody else's puppet. The last thing we want to do.
Absolutely.
And I'm not saying
Absolutely.
everybody's puppets, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If these words hit you, you know what I'm saying.
Yep. Absolutely. And it came out for great course, because that devil card flipped right on that Queen of Swords. That's
It
just letting
sure
you
enough
know,
did.
don't allow someone that much power over you. Take
Yep.
that back. And then those powerful cards out of the whole deck, those are besides the sun card, those are powerful cards.
Yes, and they're the large number cards. I mean, as
Yes.
you get through, folks, for those who don't understand quite the tarot, I'm not going to give you a complete lesson, but I will have you understand one thing about it. The major arcana was written as, in essence, a lifetime. And so
Mhm.
the full is the birth card. It's the new card. It's the creation card. So when you see the full, you're at the beginning of a new cycle, a new whatever, or again, a new life. And then as the number goes up in the major arcana, and there's only 21 of them. As
Mhm.
the number goes up through the major arcana, actually it's 22, sorry, you are going through what's called a cycle of life. And so if you look at it closely, you'll see, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing this. The mother appears, the father appears, our creation appears, and then as we develop and so forth. And then
Mhm.
eventually we get to the very end where we have become the full and whole person. And that's when
Mhm.
those big numbers come. And that's what
Yep.
you had was large numbers, because again, this is a major cycle, a big swing, and a very positive change, because
Mhm.
it's a mature change. It's a developed change. And so
Yeah.
know that for you, great courts, when you got those 3 cards, that's why it's blown
Man.
away. And then Shawna got the Chariot card and the
Yes.
Sun card, which
Mhm.
are such compliments to exactly what that was, especially the Sun card, because Sun is the highest card in the major arcana.
Mhm.
It's the top of it. And so my cards led right up to the top, and then boom, there it was.
Yep.
So yeah, if you were ever meant to be someplace at any point in your life, today was the day you were meant to
It
be
sure
here
was.
to get the conversation that we gave you. And if you don't heed what we gave you, then
Mhm.
it's on you. And
Yeah.
it's whatever. But today you should say, scratch every calendar,
Yeah.
whatever else, mark it, say, this is my birthday.
Yes.
This
And
is
rewatch
my
this. Go
birthday.
back, rewatch it, write these things down.
Absolutely.
Because this new person has arised, honey. The great courts is literally the great courts.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Because so who cares about the person that's coming to you, what he gonna look like, how y'all gonna be, but whatever it was your question was, it it's about you. It's literally all about you right now. Okay.
Absolutely. And one more thing about this too. Know that when we tell you all the energy that's good and positive and lined up, it is not always a straight line. You will be
Nope.
tested.
Yes.
There will be detours and deviations along the
Yep.
way, but those again are part of the process. That does not mean you won't get there. It
Mhm.
just means that's life, and life
Yeah.
will still test you and try
Oh
you
yeah.
and will work your last nerve.
Boy.
But the reality is, when you keep your focus, when you keep
Mhm.
your focus moving forward, when you've spun that wheel and made that choice, as long as you stay focused and keep moving forward, you will get there. It may take a little longer from time to time. You may get deviated. You may get a little surprised. Who cares? If you
Yeah.
stay focused, you'll get there. So don't think that it's all just sugar and yellow brick road. It is not. It
No.
is not. There
No.
will be troubles along the way, but again, the cards are very clear where your destination is, as
Mm.
long as you stay focused and do it.
Now, a lot of times when spirit tests you, know that it's preparing you for you to receive.
Mhm.
But spirit got to make sure you are on point before just willy-nilly giving you, what you asking for. Because if you were in this stage and you ask spirit for all of this to manifest into reality and you're mentally and emotionally and physically not ready, it's going to be a train wreck when they give it to you. So spirit is looking out for you at the same time, making sure you can handle, making sure that you handle those triggers.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yep.
the main thing, is those triggers. This is part of the reprogramming. Spirit is going to test you, like, all right, I'm gonna set a situation up.
Yep.
When I set the situation up, how you going to handle it? If
Yep.
you look at it like, hmm, okay, well, that didn't bother me. Bam. Spirit's like, okay, well, here we go. Let me give you let me
Exactly. Oh, suki suki. Woo-hoo.
yes, let me give
Yes.
you, because you are the one that's putting in the hard work.
Yes.
Spirit already knows that you are a hard worker. It's
Yep.
the rest that comes with it. You just don't stop when you receive. You keep going. You
Yes.
keep leveling up. You keep learning. Okay.
Absolutely.
Spirit wants to pour into you. Allow Spirit to pour into
Yep.
you.
And listen to Spirit, because if you deviate or if you go off in the wrong direction, they'll
Yeah.
nudge you. They'll nudge
Oh,
you
yeah.
and they'll push you around a little bit. And if you don't listen, let Valerie Bertinelli tell you the story. Because again, if Spirit talks to you and you don't listen,
on this healing journey about 2 years ago. My life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass, and so I needed to really change the way I was living.
Boom.
don't wind up on your ass.
And
Listen.
you don't want, and that hurts. It hurts, and it's a hard get back up because your ego is bruised, your butt's bruised, everything. You feel all of this pressure, but when you
Exactly.
get back up, you can get back up with your head up and it's like, oh, okay, Spirit, you got me. My bad. I won't do that no more. My bad. Okay.
Yep.
Joke's on me.
Yep. You
Not
don't need
jokes
to be
on you.
butthurt. You don't need to
Jokes
be
on
butthurt.
me. You know, like, ha ha, you got a great sense of humor. That was terrible. Okay. let me get it back together.
Exactly. Yeah, because you can fight as much as you want with Spirit, but they're gonna
Man.
win. They're gonna win.
Boy,
So
when you give too many, when Spirit give you too many warnings, hunty. That's when the tower card comes in, and boy,
Exactly.
you get hit here.
That's when you're emailing us like 4 times a day. Can I get a reading? Can I
Yes.
get a reading?
Can I get a
Can I
reading?
get a reading? I'll pay whatever. Here, take my
Yes.
checkbook. Take my house. I
Yes.
need a reading.
I need one
Yeah.
now.
And we have seen those kind of folks
Yes.
because they didn't listen. And Spirit's like, hello.
You got to put the work in. So we highly recommend you go back and rewatch this. Because this was a lot of information.
Yes.
You got a free private reading from the
Yeah.
both of us.
And I think it's
And that
again
doesn't
about 1
happen
hour,
often.
55 minutes is the start time.
Yeah, and that doesn't happen often, child.
Yeah, because this is 35 minutes for you.
Yes.
Yes. So embrace this. Love it. But the good thing is this was a general message. There's some lessons in this message for everybody.
Everybody.
And if you just listen to this and for some reason you just kind of blanked it out, well, you maybe need to go back and listen because there are some great lessons to be learned in all this,
I saw something that you wrote about your brother. Your brother got 2 deals on for cars, which he said was suspicious. You confirmed it. Well, so you must have been talking to him. Okay, well, good. There you go.
There you go.
It gets frustrating when you just trying to sell something. You can't sell stuff like you used to anymore.
No.
Look how they come in and try to scam with our stuff. So
exactly, and we didn't even sell anything.
Yeah,
we give them free readings, and they're going to try to scam you. It's like, Lord, it's free.
Free.com.
How can you scam free?
Free.
But you must be a damn good scammer when you can scam free. It's like, damn.
We some great scammers, honey. You hear me?
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I got some ice water to sell you in Alaska,
Yes. I'll sell you some
oceanfront property in Arizona. We're going to do a quick read for Kim Covey, and it's house related. Move or not?
Oh, well, that's simple. That's straight to the point, ain't it?
And I don't have a pendulum. I wish I did, because a pendulum would say, oh. So let's see. We're going to do yes or no.
I got my pendulum.
Oh, you do? All right. There you go.
Kim Covey. Well, first off, may I ask some questions? Okay. Should Kim move? There we go. We got a yes. Should she not move? That's a no. Okay. So, unless you want to go in detail, that was simple and straight to the point.
Nope, that's straight to the point.
So, go on, move. There you go. You're going to be way happy. That's another one straight to the point.
Yep. You're not happy. This
yes.
Staying where you are is not going to make you happy.
No.
You're over it now. So it's unfortunately it's
I'm feeling new energy anyways with her. Just you already had this gut feeling. Trust your intuition.
And there's an economic question there too.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
I find that everything will fall into place how it's supposed to. See? There you go.
Yep. This house has been a financial drain, and so a new one is necessary.
Yeah.
Drain. I like the way that sounded. Drain.
Yes. Yes.
A drain, Shawna. A drain.
A terrain, honey.
Not just drain, but a drain.
Yes. It's some things also you need to reconsider, like the space. Okay. Listen, if your pocketbook ain't matching
Mhm.
and there's not growth, if you pulling more out that pocketbook, child. No.
Also, location.
Yes.
You make a
Yes.
better choice with location because I'm getting location
Yeah.
was not as productive as you had hoped.
Yeah.
So location.
After massive flood last week of the entire, yeah, it's draining you. Literally, you just said it's draining you. It's draining your
Yes.
pockets. Yes, you need to add that. We should you
Which part?
the
What?
drain.
Oh,
Giant the
I said so
drain.
much recently. I don't even know. I'm like, I'm
I
just
know,
talking.
right?
Sean
The
was like, "Damn, you used to
drain.
be quieter. Why don't you just sit there in your orange shirt and be chill?"
The drain. The drain. Yes. That is
Oh,
so dramatic, but it's so true. Look at that. It's like that. It's that type of energy that you're going through.
yeah.
Kim, why? So get with a realtor. Get with, maybe it's also time for you to declutter things that
Mhm.
need to make room for new energy. Okay.
And do a
It's
proper
things to let go.
reclamation of the basement, so therefore there's not a question of mold or mildew that could come from a flood. Make sure that you're not
Right.
having that problem because that could be a detractor for a potential purchaser. But
Yeah.
yeah, it seems like this has just been again. You saw that
Yeah.
it's like coin after coin after coin after coin. There's just
Mm-hmm.
something not there, and the answer that Shauna got was buttressed with a 10 of cups, which meant it would be a
Yeah.
happy move to do, a happy thing to do. So
Yes.
there you
Yes.
go. There
I
you
feel
go.
like you will you need to start looking, like, get going, because right now it's becoming a standstill on some of these houses right now. So or whatever. So this could be that good time, especially looking on the market, and prices are dropping.
Mhm.
So take advantage of the dropping. So I know on our one street right here, we have so many that's been sitting up for sale since
Oh,
last
geez.
year.
That's
Since
crazy. I
last
remember
year.
what, about a year or two ago, that you
Yeah.
couldn't find anything. Remember? Because after the
Nothing.
hurricane, nothing was for sale. Nothing.
Nothing, because everybody was, that had
Smart.
the money. They one house fine, can't take care. Let's get this house. Let me buy this house, and
Yep.
and it was easy peasy. Everybody was
Yep.
shoot. Now you get people moving out because they don't want to deal with the storms or whatever that's down here.
Mhm.
And then New Orleans is going through it right now with their storm, with major flooding,
Mhm.
things like that.
Again.
Again,
Yeah. Lord
you
have
would think they learned from, like, finding a better way, but it's always they've been trying to get rid of New Orleans for the longest. That whole area. They want to do
Mm,
something with it, but, like, they not giving up. They like, you ain't
no.
running us up out of here.
No,
Mm-mm.
those folks are determined. They are
Yes.
determined.
And
Yes.
yes, and higher insurance rates. You
Oh,
are absolutely
especially in
correct.
Florida. You guys have been
Yes.
slammed
That's
and insurance
crazy.
companies pulling out and everything. It's a mess over
Yep.
there. A
Yep.
mess. Lord have mercy.
Definitely,
Mhm.
definitely. And you would think you would one company, and then they'll drop you, and you're like, I didn't even ask. I didn't have a claim. What
Not even a claim.
what
Yep.
happened? And then all of a sudden they're gone. They don't want to pay for nothing. They want to
Exactly.
lowball you again with
Mhm.
the smallest amount to get things fixed. So the state got to do something about that. But the governor, the good old governor.
They're too busy doing all the other non-necessary stuff to make
Yeah.
everybody
He
feel
said,
good.
yeah,
Oh,
he said, yeah, he said, the other day, he said, because they're getting ready for the voting, the new voting stuff. He gonna say about the recreational weed, right? Now, there's a bunch of dispensaries. They all over the place here. You got to have your card. This fool says, "Well, we don't want our state to smell like weed. We don't want to be a weed state." But you already are.
mm.
What's in your cup? Who is giving you this information? He's like, I just don't want to walk around and we're smelling it all the time. In Arizona, you don't. New Jersey, you don't. Colorado, you don't. Nevada, you don't. California, you don't.
Well,
So
California always did, so it's like
Oh, well, it's
Everybody in
always
Stony, California, so it's all good.
wait. But I'm like,
Just kidding, folks.
how you gonna say you don't want your whole state to smell like?
Mm.
Okay, all right. Now you got all this wind, you got the ocean, but the whole state is gonna smell. I'm gonna need for you to go sit down, and if you think that's gonna work, whatever, whatever.
Mhm.
But you have all. This is how you know things are changing because Arizona did the same thing. All of a sudden, a bunch of dispensaries went up. You knew things were
Mhm.
starting to change, and then they went recreational.
Yep.
You know, they're like,
Yep.
wait, everybody going to either California or they going to Nevada. Why can't we get some of these coins?
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
well,
and it made sense. It's like, damn, if you can give it to alcohol, if you can give the authority to alcohol to be sold, and alcohol actually has
it's the
long term
worst.
consequences, it's like, really, you can do that, but
Yes.
you can't do weed? Give me a damn break. Because the
And
lobbies, it's all about the lobbies. The
yes.
alcohol lobby kept Arizona from allowing weed, legalized weed, for a long time, and
Mm,
eventually that broke. Thank goodness. But
mm-hmm.
that broke because, again, there was a shift at the state house, and more of the Democrats came into power, and
Mm-hmm.
that really helped the shift. And also, the reality is the weed lobby started lobbying too. They're like, wait a minute, if they're going to lobby,
Yeah.
we'll lobby. And
There's
then,
a
of
bunch
course,
of it's a bunch of benefits that comes with it. Okay.
and the
And
taxing, the taxing.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Do you see what they in Colorado what they're doing? Well, with it is most of that now Colorado is one of them. It's it's not just high mile or high whatever. It's
Hmm.
high for real. But they take that money and they give back to the schools. They give
Hmm.
back to their programs, and
Yeah.
they had like not just a couple million.
Hmm.
They had close to $1 billion to
Hmm.
give back. So
Yeah.
come
And
on.
I think California's goes to education as well, or at least a large
Ah,
part of it. I
mm-hmm.
think, if I remember right, because I remember that was one of their key things is like, look, this is helping us to fund education because education
Yes.
is expensive. The federal government folks have stopped giving a lot. They cut back on the money to education to the states, and therefore
Mm,
the states had to find other ways, And so, the lotteries are one way of doing that. Other things, it's like,
yeah.
you got to, you got to, and it's like, again, back to the kids. Even it's like, really, we got to take
Yeah.
care of our kids, and we're like,
First off, I just want them to have better food in the school because giving them junk food is not doing anything.
exactly.
I mean,
And
when you
pure
go,
sugar, pure
yes, and
sugar.
when you go to other countries and the way they eat, you like, well, no wonder they damn so active and
Yeah,
everything because you eating brain food,
yeah.
you know.
It's interesting, Shauna. It's funny because not to belabor the point, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
Uh,
go ahead.
it's interesting. Somebody pointed out the other day that in history, throughout history, the folks who did not have, right, the folks who were on the lowest end of the spectrum economically, have always been skinny because they've been not malnourished.
Mm-hmm.
We are at the only time in history when the folks with the least and who are not do not have the resources to
Mm-hmm.
afford, they are heavy. And
Yeah,
it's like, what's the difference? We know what the difference is. We
you
have
know
food
what the
deserts that do not that make it difficult for folks in certain areas to even get good food. So they have
mm-hmm.
to go to their grocery store is their 7-Eleven or
Mm-hmm.
their gas station or whatever. And then those people who do, the only thing they can afford is the cheaper stuff, and the cheaper
Yep,
stuff has all this glucose and lactose and trash toast
all
and whatever the toasters are and all the
a
sugar.
bunch of toasters.
Exactly. And everything, when you read it, as you said earlier, that you can't even
Mm-hmm.
understand what it is and
No.
everything. So it's amazing how this first time in history, and of
Mm-hmm.
course our country has to be that country. It's like, you know,
It does. It has to be. But we're the land of the great, right? We have,
exactly.
it goes on to the scale,
Yeah.
okay? The scale. Some
Yeah.
parts is 100% great. It is free, but okay, there's a but. And
Hmm.
then you have,
A big old butt.
well, uh, a but. Yeah. And then you have that other scale. Well, it's not so great. Well, here's the disadvantages, but it's a whole bunch of butts. We
Yep.
ain't got no room for all these butts, child.
Exactly.
That butt ain't gonna fit in the dough.
Exactly. And Julie, your good point there. Julie tells us there is a woman here in Arizona. It's elevated by Claudine. Check her out. She is amazing. And
Mhm.
she is helping folks understand the value in mushrooms and very basic things
Oh,
that
awesome.
you can adopt and put into your diets. She also actually creates recipes and stuff too. I mean, her website is amazing. But if you're ever in our area and have a chance to go to her store, you will be amazed. She actually comes to psychic fairs now too, and when she
Oh,
does, she
awesome.
just lights up, and you can't. I mean, she is me on mushrooms, because
Oh,
me and my affirmations when I'm bouncing. I mean, I love them so much and I understand them.
yeah.
Hers is mushrooms, and
And
she
CB.
can tell you so much. And this mushroom has this value and these qualities, and this mushroom has this. So if you're having this problem, use this mushroom. Chop it
Yeah.
up, put it into
I'm
this,
on I'm
do it
on
this
I'm
way.
on the mushrooms. I love
I'm
I
telling
love
you.
mushrooms, period.
Oh yeah,
I haven't done the shrooms, but I do love mushrooms as
yeah.
far as eating and things like that. But as far as in taking it to the next benefit, I know
Hmm.
lion's mane is
Hmm.
huge, as down to a powder and
Hmm.
things like that. So I did get a little pack of that. But I've had the mushroom coffee.
Yes.
That's really
Yeah.
good. It's not
Amber bought
even
some
like
for
a
me.
bitter taste. Yeah.
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 So yeah, no, this woman is wonderful. So if you all have, if
Awesome.
anybody has any curiosity, it's called Elevated by Claudine. It's here in Arizona, and she does have a website. But you will be amazed at what information she has in reference to health and nutrition based on natural plant-based products and stuff. It's wonderful. So I would strongly suggest you check her out. I think you'll be happy, very happy with her information. And if you ever want to, you can always call her too, because she will. But it won't be a short call, because once she gets fired up about something, she goes on and on and on. So yep, yeah.
Okay, okay. Elevated by Claudine. Okay.
Mhm. Yep. So there
All
you go.
right.
Well, Miss Shawna, I think we're about done. We did 2 hours
Now
and
we talking. I wanted
35
to end with this amazing read from Great Courts. That was
Exactly.
a great one altogether.
Yes. Yes. Because no one else. The next one we choose somebody like, can you tell me how Claudine feels about me? And we're gonna be married.
I'm gonna have a sign up and say, "Call Bonnie."
Yeah. I'll have it gone fishing. Gone.
Yes, yes, yes. Call Bonnie, please. Doc on it, cause
Dial
that's
one
gonna
eight
help me.
hundred Bonnie.
1-800 Bonnie.
Absolutely. I bet she has that number already too.
Probably do.
The love goddess. Anyway,
Hmm.
thank you everybody for popping in. Any exciting plans this weekend, Miss Shauna?
Yeah, we is back to the weekend, huh?
We are
Yes, new
indeed.
content will be going up onto the YouTube channel. Okay, so that is definitely
No sneak peek,
happening.
just content. You're not going to give us a little son.
So I might as well. Um, the content that's going up will be talking about the zodiac's misconceptions. Okay.
Oh, I like me likey, me likey.
So this is going even deeper, and explaining what the misconception is. Bonnie touched on it a little bit, but I want to go a little bit more into it. So
I like it.
yeah, so that's what's coming up since my hair got pulled a little bit. Um, pulling my hair. So that will be coming up. So make sure you turn that notification bell on so you will know and be notified when it's uploaded.
And you're going to
Okay.
explore all the different signs, or what are you going to do?
All the different signs.
Oh,
All the
folks, y'all need to watch for. You need to.
yes.
You.
Yes.
Well, 1 second. I just got to get that subscription thing up here. I am just screwing up my job. Hold 1 second. Call in the police, because I just blew
Call
it.
the
I blew the
police.
opportunity. There you go,
Call
folks.
the
Right here.
popos.
If you have
Yes.
not subscribed to Miss Shauna's YouTube channel, if you have no other reason to do so, then this is the time, because guess
Yes.
what? This is going to be exciting, and you heard it here first, and
You
it's
did.
fresh off the presses. So
It is. It's
exactly.
exclusive.
Tell a friend. Tell
It's
two.
tell a friend. Tell somebody, child, because
Absolutely.
this goes in like way deeper of what these conceptions are, and misconceptions. Not I'm breaking it all the way down. I won't bore you, but I'm talking literally about that. So make sure you are subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. My channel is growing. Don's is growing. He's over 1,000 now.
What? Who knows? What?
Oh, poor crap. His daily downloads. Make sure y'all are checking those daily downloads out too. It's packed with so much energy. And you can pick all 3 of them, or 2, or one, whatever is being called to you, those resonate so well and they just straight to the point. So make sure you check those shorts out as well as on TikTok, right? They're on
Yes.
TikTok.
TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, and Instagram. So there you go.
Yes, all over the
Yes.
place. So you
I used to put
ain't
them
gonna
on
miss
Twitter,
me.
but I just, nah.
Ah, I
Yeah.
don't even know my password for Twitter. So, I forgot it.
Yeah. So
But
sorry
yeah.
if you were on Twitter watching him. No, sorry.
Yeah. Not some more, not no more. Ah.
Lord have mercy. It's hard to stay up with 10 billion platforms. So it's, and I
Oh
don't have a
yeah.
social media
See.
person. When you see my social media, it's me. I'm doing it
Mm-hmm.
all. So I'm not. It's. But I don't mind doing it. I don't mind. It's okay. I'll sit here in the dock. They'll find me in a year or two. It's all right. Don't visit. I don't want you to
Yes.
bother. Don't bother. It's okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. So make sure you are subscribed to Sonoran Mystic Tarot, not Mastic Tarot, Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Make sure you are following us also on Facebook, on Instagram, and um, YouTube. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. So check
Absolutely.
those daily downloads out.
Mhm.
The one came up today. Okay. So they come up daily. If they don't come
Today's
up
energy
daily,
was really good, by the way. When I did that, I was like, "Man, I'm feeling this." I was, it was a
yes.
today was a lot of strong energy. So,
Hmm.
so I wouldn't be surprised if whoever you are, whichever number you chose, don't be surprised if this is a lot more energy than you usually feel today. Today, there's something happening around us. I don't know what it is, but today has a ton
Hmm.
of energy hitting us, and I even
Hmm.
feel it on the web. I even feel it in these readings today. I just feel like
Yes,
we
a
have been
lot of
bombarded with
energy,
positive
a
energy here.
lot. Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of energy today, especially bringing in some clarity, but also people regaining the power back. I find that I found that as being a theme today. People regaining their power,
Yes.
making the necessary changes and everything. So, um, I wanted to say that was
Anna, aren't you the same one that just talked about how something about a
the
relationship with?
professional relationship.
All right,
I want to
all
say that
right.
I was
What
told that
else?
this
What
man
else?
I like is involved with other women. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Here's the misconception with the lover's card. The lover's card itself, in certain situations, it can represent an intimate relationship or it can represent success or a relationship period. Not saying that it is with a significant other. It can represent a lot of different things. That's why when we read, we don't just read like what the guidebook says or what the interpretation is. It's intuitively what that means.
Absolutely. But with that said, we are out of here.
Yes.
Everybody, have a great weekend. If you have the chance, get out of the house. If you are
Yes.
not in a freezing situation, take your shoes off, put your feet in
Okay,
grass, put your
grounded.
feet in sand, put your feet in water, get grounded. Let
Mhm.
the energy that's building up go. Let it go and ground it. So, again, in
Mhm.
grass, in water, in sand, whatever it takes, but get yourself grounded and give yourself 5 minutes of that. You will be surprised how energizing that can be. So
Yes.
get out there and do it. Also, soak up the sun. Let Mother Nature give you a little love and attention if you can,
Yes,
because
we
that
do.
also helps to recharge those batteries. And Lord knows we need that.
We definitely need to. We definitely need to.
Absolutely, absolutely. And is Mr. Kenny going to do anything special with you this weekend?
I'm pretty sure he's getting ready. Well, we've been celebrating his birthday like in spurts
Mhm.
because on his birthday he's going to be working.
Oh, that's
They
right.
doing a upgrade or
Mhm.
update or something, or and they doing downtime. I don't know. You know that hospital talk. I get a little bit and I'm cool. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So that means we're not going in. Okay, that's what that means. That means we need to sit close.
Mhm. Exactly.
So we will probably celebrate just a little bit more. I know the neighbors on the street is they got he's having like a little birthday get together. So but I think it may fall on the day that he has to be in front of that computer. So I don't know. They all, you know, he's part of the guy crew. He's the youngest in the guy crew. So it's
You are in
pretty fun.
Florida, so I'm not surprised.
Yes, yes. So, but it's awesome. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
So probably that, and just really, really just chill, because we did that Boca Raton, which was a nice ride.
Hmm.
Until somebody got sleepy and I took over. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm riding now. I'm riding. I'm turning my jazz music on. Well, actually, I turned to the groove on XM.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Yes, I
Is that
was.
53 or something? Channel 53 or something? I forget.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was rolling and singing. I tell you, I was like, oh, I didn't know I had this note. Okay.
It's
But
amazing
that's
when we're in the car or in the shower how good we sing.
yes, yes. And on top of hit the car on cruise, child. I just I I'm driving like this one. I ain't did this in the middle. Let me drive right. So that, and so we're just probably just gonna really chill. It's no super plans. Maybe a couple farmer markets I want to
Mhm.
go to, and definitely probably hit the beach because
Yeah.
I need to ground myself.
Ground this, get the grounded.
Yes, I need to ground
Absolutely.
myself. Like,
Especially when it's so close for you guys.
yes.
Yep.
Well, we like to go to the Naples beach
Oh, the
because
bougie beach. I
the
forgot.
bougie
Okay.
beach.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
got to get up early for that. But it's much better. It ain't dirty water. Fort Myers Beach is everybody's coming back and it's just
Yeah.
always packed,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so nobody don't want to get in the cootie water.
Yeah. But when we come, we're staying in Naples, so we'll give you an excuse to come on down.
Oh yeah, you don't have to have an excuse. We coming anyway, so that it's no matter. It's no matter. Are y'all gonna stay at the same place? Well, we talk about that when we get off. I guess.
I think so, but I'm not certain. You know me. I don't do the plans.
I know, right?
I'm told where, when, and why to go, and then that's it.
Yes.
So I'm like, pack what, have it when and
Yep.
where. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
I don't
Especially
need
in
all the other
June.
stuff.
In June is linen. That's all you need is straight linen.
Yes,
Because
because
it
it's
gets
going to
hot
be
down
hot and
here.
sticky.
Yep.
Yes, and humidity, since we don't know it, we will feel it.
Absolutely.
Well,
5 or 10 showers a day. That's good.
exactly. Well, maybe I'll be testing the less weight that I'm carrying around this way. So it's like,
Yes, you
I'll be able
will.
to test it and say, yeah, maybe it is a little easier without that extra weight on around
Yes.
here. I don't know.
Yes.
Lord knows.
Stick your feet in the pool. Yes.
Exactly. Oh, and remember when last time we were there, we did a live from the hotel.
I
Remember?
know.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was good. That was good. That's the first time we tested that, and it worked out well.
It did. It did.
Yes.
It did.
So we can take it on the road.
Take it on the road, child. When you get us side by side, that's why we didn't. We had nosy people around us. Like,
We did.
what
We did.
y'all doing? Mind your business.
Exactly.
Mind your business.
Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Miss Linda. I appreciate it. I feel a difference too. Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, with that said, we are out of here. Again, tell Mr. Kenny we said hello, and everybody else, thanks for popping in. Thanks for giving us great energy. Again, your energy is what fed the energy for the show, and we do appreciate it. And thank you for bringing all the positive, good stuff too, because we had some great readings instead of some really gloom and doom.
Today. Great readings today. So yes.
Exactly.
Love the book so far on page 79, grounding ritual.
Fantastic, Myra. I appreciate it. Yes, indeed. And you're about halfway through, I think, about the book, even a little further than halfway through. So you're good.
Oh yeah, real quick, I wanted to add. Listen, if you purchase the book from Amazon, make sure you do a review. Okay,
yes, please.
Leave a review.
5-star review, please.
5.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exactly. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 5, please. Not that I'm begging, but I'm asking. So there you go.
I beg, please. 5.
Exactly. And also send me a copy, a picture of you holding the book to either the email address that's below. Let me see this here. There we go. The email address here, or message it through the messenger of whatever app you're on. Because I'm putting together today and tomorrow, I'm finishing up the little video of a thank you, and it's going to be a collage of all the people, and it's going to run live. It's going to run on the different social media platforms. So if you'd like to be included in that thank you collage where the images keep flashing up, I would love to have you in that collage. So send me a picture of you holding the book, and I will include you. I promise. And then you'll get notice, since you're already following or subscribing to one of our things, you'll get noticed when it goes up, so you can see it. And then, hey, you can even send it to friends and say, "Look, I'm in there."
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
famous. Ha ha. Go get you one.
Absolutely, because I do appreciate the fact that everybody bought the book. Again, it was a
Yes.
labor of love,
They
and you
make
never know
great
how it's going to be
gifts.
received. So there you
They
go.
make great gifts, and they will, you know, they make great gifts and personal stuff for you. Even when someone you feel like is a little low and they don't know what to do, get them that book, child.
Absolutely, this will give them some direction.
Absolutely,
A to
absolutely.
the menses.
Look at that. Heaven is calling, child.
You hear it? You hear it too? It's like calling you. That's the thing saying, get off the damn live. Okay, I get the point.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
Shawna, we're out of here. Take care, everybody. Oh, and I think I do, because I did go back to our old one. I have an exit. There we go. Adios, everybody.
Bye, y'all.